Pickle Weasel.
Hey everyone, what's going on? This is Backrunners episode 198. We are 2 away from 200. That's
That's how math works.
yeah, it's math. Yeah, it's gonna be a big episode for 200. Whether it's anything special or not, doesn't really matter. It's the fact that we get there, and we're this close. This close. We got a bunch of cool people. We have a return of someone on tonight's show. I'll give you a hint. He's a little loud.
What the fuck?
Hank?
I said a little loud. I said a little loud. Okay.
Hank?
There was a time on the podcast where Hank literally took his microphone, put it inside a tuba, and played the tuba.
On the podcast?
Yeah, on the podcast.
What episode was that?
It's in one of my clip videos for
okay, I
a
have to
year
find that.
interview. I'll have to.
Yeah, I need to
it.
find this now.
Yeah,
I'm
it
gonna
was
watch
like
that later.
I think it was
Fucking
at
play
you,
it a
Chance,
tuba.
for some reason. I'm surprised you don't remember this.
I don't remember that.
I feel like it was at you for some reason. I can't
Probably
remember.
was.
If it wasn't you, it was someone
Hank
else who
never
tilted
liked
him.
me.
Yeah, I mean, it's just on the history background noise. I'm thinking of some events where someone was tilted by someone, and it's usually from you.
Yeah, like... never mind. I'm not gonna bring up the incident.
Oh, you mean when Mark's ex-girlfriend got really upset and left?
Oh, they broke up?
Oh, yeah, he's dating a completely different Rachel now.
Another one?
I feel like you've known this information, Chance.
No, I didn't!
I'm pretty sure I've told you multiple times. Yeah, he's been.
I think you're
Completely
fucking
disconnected
wrong.
from all of us.
Yeah, like how? Okay, well, I apologize for not updating you. But yeah, no. They broke up. Like our first semester in college. So
Really?
that was a few years back. Yeah. But in college, he met this current Rachel. She's a very awesome person. Very nice.
Is this one that wants him to make food all the time? Or is that I'm thinking?
Yeah, no, that's the same person. Yeah, the one that goes, but I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm hungry.
Yeah. Or I'm hungry. We'll show this
Yeah,
set.
I'm
It's,
hungry all the time.
Yeah.
Yo, wait a second.
No.
That means I can finally text him and it won't be awkward.
Yeah, he
Jesus.
likes you, Chance. I don't
I haven't talked
You've
to him.
met. Wait a second, Chance. You met him in person when he was single. After that.
When?
Remember what? Like 2 years ago.
That
You
wasn't
came
after
down
that.
here. What?
That wasn't after that.
Yeah, it was.
No!
I'm pretty sure it was.
I'm pretty sure you're fucking wrong.
I don't think I'm wrong here, dude. I'm pretty sure I'm right.
As an aside, I definitely can't find this tuba clip.
All right, I'll find it post podcast.
You guys are
If you guys
fucking...
want.
I hate everyone.
But yeah, no, it was because Chance, they've been broken up since our first semester in college, which was 3 years ago.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Okay, well. Fucking tickle me pink and finger my
'cause,
asshole.
we're 21 now, so it would have happened.
Speaking of which,
You're
how's your
21
boyfriend,
now?
Chance?
Yeah, I've been 21 for a bit. Yeah,
I
only
can't keep
only
track
since
of
January. It's okay.
I can't keep track. I think I wished you a happy birthday, too.
You did.
That's the funny part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm closer to 22 than I am 21, Chance.
Oh, I'm a bad friend.
It's okay, no worries. And obviously, from the banter
Oh,
here,
fuck.
obviously we know that the person to return tonight is Chance.
Oh, hi.
Hey, Chance. How you doing,
I
bud?
forgot. I haven't been on here in a minute.
It's been a while. It's been a while, to be honest.
Yeah.
What have you
Work's
been doing
killing me.
with your life?
Work and school.
Yeah.
Schooling full time, working full time. It's
Ooh,
it's a
man.
depressing life, to be honest.
What a combo.
Mm-hmm. But work finishes tomorrow for the year,
Okay.
and after that, I think I'm just gonna do some weddings to keep some cash in my pocket.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Oh, yeah, so, was that pre-podcast you mentioned the weddings?
Yeah.
Okay, well, regardless, that's cool gig.
Yeah, I'm about to, like, actually, as we speak, I'm about to order business cards.
That's a good idea, honestly.
Yeah.
From, like, so, Chance, no, you go ahead. Could you give, like, a brief, like, rundown of, like, how you, got a second gig for this?
Okay, so pretty much a few months ago in May, my sister was getting married, And like a year beforehand, I had said that when she finally did marry her boyfriend, who she's been dating for over a decade, that I was going to be the person to marry them. And they pretty much like died laughing at that entire concept and did not believe I would go through with it. But, you know, as the date grew closer, I kept saying, you know, you guys told me I could, like, even if you were joking, I'm holding you to it. I'm doing it. So eventually, they're finally like, okay, like, confirmed it with me. And, so at the actual wedding, I had met my sister's boss, who I've known him for a few years beforehand. I've met him at her job a few times. Really nice guy, and he's gay. So he and his partner are getting married in 2 weeks, I think. I think it's November 4th, I want to say.
That's about 2 weeks, yeah.
Their officiant last night called them and said something along the lines of, you know, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to make your wedding anymore.
Oh.
And with 2 weeks' notice, it's kind of hard to find someone that can. So,
That's fair. I mean,
yeah, he immediately texted my sister last night and was like, "Hey, is your brother around, you know, for the weekend of the 4th? Because we might need him to do the wedding."
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm really hoping that I do because, to be honest, it's a lot of fun. And I love meeting new people. So it's fun. Like, it's fun to be at, you know, a wedding where you only know a few people because you can just really branch out and talk to
you can meet so many
strangers
people
so
there.
easily.
Yeah.
You know, you meet people, you get new contacts. I was at a wedding last night and I met someone that graduated with a political science degree from Georgetown.
Ooh, okay.
So, you know, he's literally gone to school with, you know, the future leaders of the world. I think he's in his 70s now.
Okay, yeah. So he's been
So he's well versed, and you know some of the professors that he's had when he would say their names, I was like, oh my god! Literally, one of the professors that he had, is the guy that first mentioned the Holocaust to FDR.
Oh yeah.
Not even kidding.
That's crazy.
The person that first introduced FDR to the idea that the Holocaust was actually happening. Yeah, it's very interesting. I'm hoping that I can, from that connection, maybe get into Georgetown, but fingers crossed. Yeah, it's just really fun to meet new people at weddings.
Yeah, dude, like,
it's fun to be a
branching
part
out's
of it.
always cool.
Yeah. And it's fun to be a part of, like, you know, their special day, I guess. As cheesy as that sounds.
No, because, like, regardless, that will forever be the day they got married, right? Like,
Yeah,
so,
and I'll always be a part of it.
It'll always be, so
And I'll be
so
in
don't take this
pictures.
the wrong way. I'm not trying to, like, be negative here, but as long as things work out, that's, like, going to be, like, the happiest day, one of the happiest days of
As
their
long as
life.
things work out.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because, like, okay.
If not, it's kind of awkward.
Yeah, right? Because, like, in the
Hey,
future,
I was
it's
at
like...
your wedding, but you guys are divorced, and he took
Yeah.
all of your stuff.
He
and
took
divorced,
all your
so-
money.
Yikes.
Yeah, so-
Sorry about that.
Yeah, it's like, I did a good job, though, right? It's like, yeah, you did good. Alright, I'm
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, I
Dude,
did
so
a...
that just
I did a...
brought up something in my mind, Chance. It's I
What?
wonder if there's a stat out there for everyone who does weddings of how, like, what percentage of the weddings they do end in divorce.
I'm going
Oh,
to...
no.
Like, is that a
Mine.
stat you can run?
I'm gonna keep track of that for mine, and, like, see, you know, maybe my amazing words will make couples
Couple
laugh.
yeah, yep. That'd be fun. That'd be a fun thing to put on your business card.
People that were at my sister's wedding
Oh my God.
had said to me there, like, wow, that was, you know, one of the best services I've ever been to.
That's good. That's a real compliment.
Because I guess it's also because I've known them, so it was, like, very heartfelt.
Yeah.
But even without it, I feel like I could do a pretty great job without being, like, as close to the
I can just imagine
Yeah.
now that if you
People.
really cared about, like, making sure that you had, like, a good divorced to non-divorced ratio, you just, like, start seeing the red flags show up while you're in the middle of doing it, and you're like...
You're just like,
"Nope,
alright,
that's it.
stop."
No, this
And you're like,
ain't
I'm not doing
happening.
your
I can't
wedding.
have
I
this
don't
on
want to
my
remove my
conscience."
ratio. I'll meet with a couple to after accepting like
Oh,
that I'm gonna do their
God.
wedding.
Yo.
I'll meet with them. They'll get into a fight. And I'll be like, I'm sorry, I
I
can't.
can't
my
do
ratio.
this. You guys are not ready.
My
You
ratio is
just
good.
drop the "you're not ready" bomb, and like, I will not do this marriage. I will
Yeah.
not marry you two. You two are clearly not enough in love, and will break my streak.
Burn my streak.
That's great. Yeah. So keep that like I want you in your business card in like, the bottom left hand corner, like to keep a 1 for 1. For as of like right or like a 2 for 2, and don't explain what that is. And be like,
Right now I'm 1-0, so
yeah, you're 1-0. Like 1 out of 1 marriages you've done.
has been successful so far.
It has not ended in divorce yet.
Yes,
So
but
that's what
then again,
matters.
it was only a few months ago. So
But he's gonna do like a fingers crossed. Yeah.
what'd you say, Ricker?
So that's not bad for America.
Yeah.
No, it's not, dude. Like,
I mean, for the record, it's like it's my sister, and she has been dating the guy for 14 years, and she's only 29. So they've been dating since they were 15.
wow.
Yeah, but how they live together?
Yes,
Wow.
they do live together.
Okay,
They lived
that's
together
fine then.
before getting married for a little while.
And I thought
'Cause,
like
yeah,
I
sure.
thought like a 6-year relationship was really long.
Yeah,
Well, to be honest, it is.
it is. But like
But I
14
mean,
years is just
like-
like exceptional. That's like
I
absolutely
Yeah.
thought
like,
I thought
ridiculous.
people didn't go longer than that.
Dude, like a lot of them don't though. That's the thing. That's like a rare like because like as much as like it's like it's like a cute thing to like imagine
Wait,
like a
how old
hot
is your
like a high school sweetheart.
My
That
sister's
does
29
not
now.
last long at all.
They've been together since they were 15.
That's fucked up.
That's crazy.
That's
honestly,
fucked up.
Yeah.
that's such a long
You
time.
have
Like,
to admit,
15,
though,
and then
if
you're
you're
just like,
dating
"Yeah,
somebody
this
for
is
that
fine."
long and you didn't want to break up with them,
I think the marriage is
I
pretty safe.
think the fact that they got married is they didn't want to break up with each other. I'm just gonna bank on that.
Oh, well.
That's for the tax benefits. idiot.
Well,
Uh,
I
Of
mean,
course.
uh,
well, that's why you're
All
marrying
marriages
Greg, right?
anyways. It's one big tax benefit.
Kyle,
Marriage is
tax
such a
benefits
baby.
why you get married to Greg, though, right?
I mean,
Only the tax benefit.
but yeah.
Wink, wink.
Yeah.
I don't know. Does fucking Canada have good marriage incentives?
Yeah.
Really? Good to know.
Chances like I'm off to Canada.
Well, you know, maybe like, you know, if I can't get a kickstart in my political career here, Canada's always open.
I mean, we already have one idiot with a haircut. Might as well have two.
What the fuck? You're just jealous because Justin Trudeau has better hair than you.
Well, so every time we mention him, I have to bring up the fact that he named 2 baby pandas.
Facts.
God damn it!
You
do
named
this
2
every
baby
time.
pandas, and that's more than Donald Trump has done.
Honestly,
that's more
though?
than Theresa May
Yeah.
has done. That's more than fucking.
Is that a porn star?
What?
What?
Is who a porn star?
The Prime Minister of Britain is a porn star.
Oh, different one.
I mean, what is secondary career to be other than like prime minister,
Well,
right?
I mean, she's ugly as shit, so I would hope that.
But okay, hold up though. I will say this: you could be really ugly and famous, but people would still buy it. They will buy
I
that
mean,
sex tape if they do it.
I guess.
But
Yeah, yeah.
millions will, dude. Like if the Prime Minister of England would release a sex tape, millions, easy, millions of
Oh, yeah,
copies sold.
100%.
100%.
Either way, done more than fucking.
Yeah. Anyways.
Any other current world leader has done more than fucking Harper. That's for damn sure.
Yeah. Fair. How many baby pandas did Harper name?
I'm not sure, but I think it's safe to assume 0.
Yeah. See? Yeah, if we measured all of the world's leader based on the amount of baby pandas they named, he would be in the top 10. Probably. Because I assume
Exactly.
it's maybe a few like Asian countries. that
Maybe
named a lot
probably
more.
top 5.
Yeah, probably
Well,
top 5.
well, in North America, definitely top.
Oh, North America? Yeah.
worldwide.
Top 5 in North America? That's not very high.
He's probably top 1 in North.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wait.
Top 1.
It's
Top
like,
1 in A.
Like, who else is there? There's only like 3,
Who else?
right?
Names. Baby pandas.
User
off.
disconnected from your channel.
Look up. I'm not gonna read that.
Am
That's
off, look up political pornos. I'll see you guys whenever. Heart.
that wave
wave
and then heart.
Wave heart.
Okay.
Yeah. Remember
Anyways,
when
for
I
the
mentioned
record-
before that I love Sky, but he'll just leave? Yeah.
Yeah. For the record, I just wanted to back up my Harper thing with at least some stats. He had one of the slowest economic growth for a prime minister with 0.45%
Seems very low.
during his tenure. And he
That
was
is very low.
he was the prime minister for what, like fucking 10 years?
8?
8 years?
What's
I'm
the
gonna look it up.
average percent for them?
9
Is
years,
it-
271 days.
Close enough.
I mean,
And what did you say?
only a...
What's the usual growth rate? Isn't it like 2 to 4%? I think.
It depends on the... I'd have to see what Canada's current is.
I think in
Negative.
the U.S. it's between 4.
Currently it's negative.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Wow, it is very negative.
Oh, well, so,
Currently.
but he's still got the
I'm
baby
just throwing
pandas
that
going
out
for him.
Yeah. Throwing that out
We'll
there.
leave it at the baby pandas and we'll just move on. How about that?
Since 2015, though, it's actually had a steady change.
Yeah.
Actually, really since 2010, but since 2015, definitely more so than. Wow, and looking at the United States, it's kind of sad.
Yeah, we're
I
not
just
doing
choose to not look at our numbers.
We're only slightly ahead of Canada, and Australia's way ahead of us. So that's just
Hey,
sad.
you know, looking at the positive note, we are not the most obese anymore.
We're what?
We're not the most obese. Yeah.
Oh, who took that title from us?
Mexico, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not
Really?
surprised, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty close for several years.
Yeah,
With their
they
obesity
took
rate.
us over, and we'll take it back eventually because we like to
Oh,
be
yeah,
number one in everything.
Just give it a few years.
Yeah.
We like to be number one in the things that don't matter.
Yeah,
at all.
exactly. Like
And
we're gonna
are
come
really
out with
detrimental.
like every fast food company's gonna come up with like a quadruple burger where it's
Yeah,
4
exactly.
patties on one burger, and yeah.
Dude, my fucking job. Okay, like
Are you working at the same place you did last summer?
I've worked at the same place I've worked for 3 years.
No.
Is it your fucking job or your regular job?
My fucking job.
Okay.
Thank you for clarifying with me, by the way.
I just
It was
wanted to
very-
make sure.
It was very, very needed. Anyways, so at my fucking job, we actually use like real, pretty decent hamburgers. It's probably one of the better ones I've ever had, to be quite honest. Especially for the price. And I'm talking about like 6-ounce burgers, so it's not a fucking small burger. And we have like a double cheeseburger that is 10 something, like 10 or almost $11, I want to say. And literally after taking like 3 bites, I can't eat it anymore. But I've seen these fucking really heavy people come up and order one of these double cheeseburgers, devour the whole thing like 3 minutes after getting it, and then come back up for more food or for ice cream. And it makes me nauseous, really, how little some people care about their health. Like, I get it, like some people are overweight, you know. I'm overweight, and it's not by choice. Like, I try and eat healthy, but I have a very slow metabolism. Either way,
You and me both.
it's... What?
I said you and me both, dude. You don't. I've been struggling
Retweet.
so much lately. Just to go off of a tangent, just real fast, dude. I've been trying to eat so much better, and my weight fluctuates like every fucking week. Like
Facts.
it's fucking retarded. Like I eat
my
the
weight
same and
fluctuates very
everything.
huge.
Every fucking week I fluctuate by like 4 pounds, and like it's just
You work
irritating
out
me.
along with maintaining healthy food.
I do as well.
Yeah, just
I should
it's
work
slow
out more, though.
metabolism.
Now that
I
now
gave
that
up on that a little bit after your age.
I should try and be more active.
Yeah.
What are you sending us, Rooker?
Hilarity.
Oh, another puddle thing.
I looked at way too many puddles when you
I know,
linked
it's
that
so good.
before.
Nice!
I should not be looking at any more of them.
It's an interesting subreddit, for sure.
Well,
Oh,
okay, let me
before
look at
that,
this.
Brother.
Misleading puddles.
User
I'm
joined your
just looking
channel.
puddles. Alright.
Then don't click on the one before that.
Oh,
right.
Ryan, we need to show you Eternal Sadness real fast.
Wait, what?
Brian!
D.
I don't
Okay.
get a high.
Look, when you get a chance, Ryan,
Jesus
look at
Christ,
that
Chance?
plank.
What?
Yeah, it's Chance.
Yeah,
Chance is
come
making
on.
his return to the podcast
Long
tonight.
enough.
Dear Lord,
Yeah.
that man still is alive?
That man!
On the
I'm
outside,
right here.
yes.
Oh no, not the no, the poor raccoon. Don't
You
do
see that? Yeah, it's so sad.
Oh, that's the most top
I
10
wanna
anime
cry.
betrayals.
Yeah, honestly though. Alright, so...
I actually want to cry for that raccoon.
I feel so bad because the raccoon is
Feel
like...
the pain.
I picture before that, like, it happened, the raccoon, like, took a little nibble of, like, the cotton candy. Oh, this is delicious. Let me go place it in the water so I don't lose it. And then...
That's me when I drop my food.
It's gone, dude. It's so sad.
And you see him like clawing at the water, like, where did it go?
Oh, it's so sad. Like, I would have went out and bought that raccoon more cotton candy. I honestly would have.
Yeah, like whoever the fucking camera guy is, he's a
Oh,
fucking
it's so
douchebag.
sad, dude. I keep thinking of
Instantly.
it.
I would have fucking dropped everything, ran, bought that raccoon cotton candy.
I would have picked up the raccoon and brought it with me. Probably not a good idea.
Everyone needs a good hug.
Yeah. Oh, you want a hug?
It's scratched.
Anyways, we didn't really introduce anyone yet, so Ryan just joined. Hi, Ryan.
Hi.
How you doing today, man?
I am playing Star Wars Battlefront 2, so it's a good time.
Sounds like a good
The
time.
That's
good
good.
one, not the shit one.
About to do.
You're a shit one.
Oh.
Get fucked.
Yeah.
Destroyed.
Ouch.
Anally fucking
Ding,
wrecked.
ding,
I don't
ding,
even
Oh
know.
my god. I mean, sure.
I mean, he's probably down, yeah.
What the fuck?
When you don't expect it.
I'm disgusted.
Alright, I'm
I'm
just gonna keep moving. Hi, Nick.
Hi.
Hi.
How
you doing today, Nick?
Hi.
You doing good, Nick?
No. Sometimes, maybe.
Okay.
Only
I
on
mean-
days that end with Y.
Oh, so today and every other fucking day.
You fucking goon.
Oh, wait,
Down
so
Christmas.
does that like mean on like holidays it gets canceled out?
Yes.
Do you not like holidays? Because like Thanksgiving
I
doesn't
don't know,
end in a
do
Y.
I?
Christmas it doesn't end in a Y.
Thanksgiving doesn't have a Y, but it's still a Thursday.
Yeah, but like I'm wondering since people refer to that day as Thanksgiving rather
I mean, I
than by
guess.
the day, you know?
I mean, I guess.
Yeah. So I'm curious,
you wanna-
Nick.
if you wanna be
What
technical.
do you like those days then, or do you not enjoy them?
Depends.
Oh, okay. See,
But I think he
it's
likes
50-50.
every day. He's good on every day that ends in a Y, an S, an R, a G, pretty much any letter besides Z.
Oh, okay.
That's how it is.
Let's
for
just
me.
hope like there isn't like a Z day or something.
There's got to be something that ends in a Z.
I was trying
can
to
do
come
that.
up with something that ended in Z. Say it'd be funny, but
Independence?
Well, I was gonna go with something
That doesn't end in a Z.
like feminists getting angry about Z, but we're
go
just
for
gonna
it.
keep going.
Go for it, Ryan. I want to hear it.
There's no Z Day. You know how some people get called Z.
Oh, like yeah, okay. Like
Yes.
Zed or no, not Zed. That's Canadian. Like
The first time I
Canadian.
heard anyone get called Zed, I was like, "Whoa, that's actually a really cool nickname." It's like, no, that's just how they
that's
get
their
called.
pronouns. What?
DZ75.
Dude, I love to see Zed
What?
75.
Underscore XX.
Oh,
God, it's
man.
cancers.
Yeah, and we already kind of introduced him, but that's Chance.
Hi guys.
Hello.
Give him a chance.
How's everyone doing tonight?
Nothing. Okay.
Yeah, I liked it, Ryan. I laughed.
Why don't you go play a nice long game of hide and go fuck yourself?
Hey, it's been how long, and I haven't given you those. You know.
Yeah, it's.
I
I
gotta
mean,
catch up.
Honestly,
He came
suck
back
my
with us.
wang.
He keeps offering, and I'm accepting here.
Yeah, we'll
You
just
are
meet
a
up.
vile dude. I would never let you within 10 feet of me.
You've never met Ryan.
And I will never. I'm
Ouch.
kidding, I love you.
I was gonna say, hold
babe,
up, like
let's
he was
let's
actually
hang
wanted
next
to meet you
summer.
next time. He came
Now,
down.
now that
fuck
I
you.
can drive, let's hang next summer, buddy. Come on.
Wait, hold up.
Valid.
I can drive, I have a car.
I don't have a
Nice.
car. Right now.
Oh, look at this color.
That's why I can come to you.
Come to me, man. You have a place to stay down here? Your grandparents live
I
right
do.
there?
Yep.
Except I moved, actually.
Well, we can
What?
figure it out.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
lives like
30 minutes
30
away.
minutes away from where I do now.
You fucking son of a bitch.
Well, I mean, my dad still lives down there.
Yo,
so-
I'm sure, Ryan, if like we
I'll hang
made
with
the
your
day and like Chance was coming down, you'd come here.
Oh, easily.
Yeah.
It's not like I can't go down.
Yeah, it's
30
not like you
minutes.
can't drive. I mean,
My
if
own
Chance is
fucking car.
driving a few hours, if you do... yeah.
Yeah, I'd be a little disappointed in myself if I'm not going to do it
Like
30 minutes.
30 minutes, yeah. But yeah, Kyle, you just need a passport, dude, and you come too.
Yeah, come on, Kyle. Get your shit together.
I'll be back in a few minutes, guys.
He's
You
gonna
guys
get
know look
pizza.
at my before and after pictures.
Before and after pictures of what?
It's like 2 links up.
Oh, the porn star ones? Is that
It's
it?
safe for work. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Well, I didn't
Yeah,
show it
it's
on the
fine.
podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm disappointed. I wanted to be not safe.
I mean, you can be as not safe for work as you want. I never plan on monetizing these videos.
Ryan, you know where to go if you want it to not be safe.
Reddit.
Yep. Yeah, those were really jarring though, Kyle. Like, that is a huge
Yeah.
difference.
That's fucked, right?
Yeah, that is... I feel like I'm being lied to.
Because you are.
See, like,
I'm trying to get you
Wake up, sheeple.
to know the truth.
Oh, you watched the vlogs too? They made the t-shirt, dude, for the one guy. Yeah. But this is, we're talking about Philip DeFranco, by the way. I love it. Dude, honestly though, I'm at a point where I think I might like the second channel better, just because of how
What,
funny
his vlogs?
everything is on there with Joe, the camera guy.
I mean, you know that comes from Alex Jones, right?
Well, yeah, no, I meant like just Joe in general.
Oh, just
The latest episode, he like filed a restraining order, air quotes, on like the one girl so she wouldn't kill him.
Oh, I haven't watched the VOD in like
Please do.
over a month,
Oh, they're so good.
and I haven't watched Steven Subtic in fucking forever. I'm really behind.
Yeah, they're on a little bit of a break because they actually made a movie.
Oh, really?
Called Into the Woods, I think, or something
Oh,
like
dear
that.
Lord.
I believe it's a horror movie.
I don't know if I want to go to with Steven Subtic in the woods. I don't know if I trust that.
I would. I would watch it.
No, I'd watch it, but go in the woods with him? That's questionable.
I mean, better him than like Kib.
Oh God, no! Kids were fun.
Yeah, but he'll also get you killed.
I don't know, but like.
Do you remember Parker?
No, who? What are you talking about? Parker is fine and it's somewhere else, right?
It's like, do you remember Parker? Oh, it feels bad.
What do you mean, remember Parker? He is completely fine.
Alright, I don't remember if I introduced Kyle. Kyle!
Hi.
Hoy!
Hi.
Hoy.
I'm still looking at puddle jumping.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that was an interesting subreddit. The first, what was the first one you sent? That,
The raccoon?
Oh, the raccoon. Yeah. Oh, no, I forgot about it now. I remember and I'm sad.
And then he got really depressed.
I got sad. Okay, so, Chance, I believe, is grabbing some delicious pizza.
Wait. I sent a kin, and now I have something better.
Okay, let's see this.
It's a kitty.
Oh God. Oh no, my only weakness.
The big kitty.
Oh, this is a big kitty.
No.
It's a very big
Nick's got
kitty.
the chubbiest of kitties, and
It-
they're the best. He's the best.
It's not chubby at all.
It
I will
is
be
not
back.
it is the farthest thing from Chubby.
It's-
No, I'm just saying, like, you said big kitty. I'm like, but Nick's got a chubby kitty.
Oh, his kitty is pretty chubby, yeah. Nick has great
I did
dogs.
not expect you got friends, man. Just like, I want one so bad.
What is that, a cheetah?
Tiger.
Oh,
Looks
it's
more
tiger.
like a puma.
You want a tiger, Kyle?
Yeah.
Oh, no one watches Red vs. Blue. You didn't get it.
Oh, no, I got it right,
I
yeah.
just didn't think anyone else
I
was,
was
so I
gonna
was
say.
gonna go on it.
Yeah.
I was like, come on.
That actually looks more like a puma.
That's season 1 shit right there.
Damn straight it
It's
is.
a warthog. I haven't watched Red vs. Blue in a very long time, though.
Oh, same.
Yeah.
As much as I love it, I just haven't watched it in so long.
Yeah. Okay. And so Chance isn't here yet, but so a little update for anyone who doesn't know. I think Ryan, you might not have been on a podcast since we've done it. The way we do topics now is I bring 20 topics a week per episode, and we
Oh,
roll
shit.
d20s, and whatever it lands on is what we talk
Yo,
about.
that's fucking awesome. No, I haven't been around for that.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll the first one. Kyle, I hear the dice. Just get them ready, okay? God, that's so many. There's so many dice. You just
I
hear
need you to
that?
put my mic really close to it.
It's just so many dice. There's a few. I guess there's like 40 dice there, maybe.
50.
Damn, that was close. All right, so I'm gonna roll, and we'll see what I get.
Is it 50?
Okay, so I got a 15, and ironically enough, it's talking about Critical Role. So this is more just a talk for Kyle, because Kyle watched
Hi.
Critical Role. Dude, I was really disappointed. About Clarota.
Oh god, so long ago. Okay.
So what a turncoat, man. Literally Benedict Arnold.
You didn't see it coming?
I know. I had a feeling it was gonna. I mean, he's a fucking mind flare. But like, I was sad because I'm like,
wait, it's not 50. I wish it was 50.
I was hoping that he would be good all the way through, and then like help the elephants become like decent. But nope. Yeah.
Also, you were closer to the truth. It's only 35 dice.
Oh,
I forgot there.
wow.
Yeah,
You
it's
see
5 cents. It's 5 cents to 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I will say this for anyone who has a lot of fucking time on their hands, watching Critical Role, like, is a great idea. It's very great. It's a D&D series. And I also came upon the conclusion, Kyle, that I don't think I'll ever catch up with it.
Wait, is that the live-action
yeah.
show that's done with, like,
it's Matthew Mercer.
celebrity?
Yeah, it's Matt
like,
Mercer's
Matt Mercer's
yeah.
guy did McCree. He does.
Okay, yeah. I've been actually meaning to watch that. But
Yeah, it's
I
great.
I'll never catch up.
Yeah, they come up for an
you can't
episode a
catch up.
week.
Spoilers, you can catch up. They have finished that story arc.
Okay.
No.
They will not be returning to Critical Role until they said the new year, so probably January, maybe later.
I'm not gonna catch up in 2 months, Kyle.
I'm just saying it's possible because I did.
Yeah.
I mean, but
I-
I've seen the year of college.
I don't have
I mean, I
that
was in
much
college
free
too, I
time.
just didn't do any work.
Well, Kyle,
That gives me hope.
I'm on episode 14 now, and
Yeah.
the fact that I'm that far, that's a lot. That's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then so they'll probably just be doing one-offs until then.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Which sucks
are they
for
coming back then for it, or
Yeah.
they're just
Just not
pausing it, or
different characters.
okay? Oh, is this the same
Yep.
actors though, or
Same people,
okay?
I think. It should be.
Hope it is.
But like different, like a whole new story.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
No new campaign,
Yeah.
essentially.
New campaign.
Yep.
That makes me sad.
Back. I'm back.
That run.
Yeah, I mean, like, the characters won't be the same either.
Yeah, that's cool though. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like, hey, Matt Mercer's still DMing, so I mean, gonna be
Yep.
dope.
I really
Did
want
I miss?
Travis to have like a wizard
talking about
that's
Critical
like
Role.
super smart. You know what I mean?
Sorry?
I really want Travis to have like a wizard with like super
Just
high
be
intelligence.
insanely smart now. Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah,
Go from Grog Smash to like,
I would like
Yeah.
to rage.
I would like to rage.
I love that we just met in episode 14, we met NPC named Gilmore.
Oh, Gilmore's fantastic.
Yeah, Gilmore's great. I'm like immediately, I'm like, this is my new
I'm just trying to
favorite
bang
NPC.
Liam. Yeah.
Yeah, this is great.
Way to be.
Yeah, Gilmore is a very flamboyant shop owner.
Yep.
And
Even the
really
best
has a
ones.
thing for Vax.
Yep.
Yeah, it's great. So there's two
Jim
twins, Vax and
Wazzer.
Vex, and they always mix up who's who, and it's amazing.
You even wear the shirts.
I know, the episode where they wore the shirts, I'm
I'm
like, that's
Vex,
amazing.
that's Vex. Yeah, I'm Vex, that's Vex.
It's amazing. Because, like, they,
Someone fucked it up like 100 episodes into, or like 200 episodes, or almost, yeah.
they're gonna, I believe they'll never stop fucking that up.
Yeah.
Ever. Because, they're obviously not twins in real life, but, like, in the game, they're twins.
They do have the same birthday, though, in
Yeah,
real life.
that's
which
why
made them
they
be
did
twins
that,
in the game. Yeah.
So, that's cool, though, that they came up with that. But, yeah. Anyways, that was, basically all I had to say about Critical Role. It's a great show. But, yeah, I was upset for a few seconds, and they kind of killed that dude, and I'm like, alright, everything's okay now. And they met Gilmore, so I was happy. Yeah.
Yeah, Gilmore's good.
Yeah.
Fuck Laura. That voice is really good.
It was great. What a great voice. I
Yeah.
think that's why I liked it so much.
Fantastic.
Yeah. But yeah, we can move to the next topic. I heard Chance's voice come back. I assume that means he has
That was
pizza.
Nick.
No, Chance talked. He unmuted his
Nick?
mic.
No,
Yeah, all I said was I just looked up the thing you guys are talking about. It looks fucking nerdy as shit.
It is, yeah. It's
It
Dungeons
is.
and Dragons, Chance.
Ah.
It's very nerdy.
That's what? Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you're 100% correct. But I really like it. You play Overwatch, right?
Me, yeah.
Yeah. The Dungeon Master is the person that voiced McCree.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh, that's interesting.
It's really cool to hear his voice like that.
It's so cool. All of the people in the show are all voice actors, and they're all really fucking talented, so it's awesome.
Except for Marisha. Marisha's just Matt's fiance.
But she like goes with him to conventions and stuff.
Yeah.
So she basically lives the life of a voice actor, Kyle, except she has to do the work of a voice actor.
I just wish she wasn't there anymore.
Does she get bad? Or?
But she just is a terrible person.
Okay.
Just like never pays attention, doesn't know what half her spells do, tries to fight him on things because she's dumb and doesn't understand how things work, and then just yeah.
I think early on she's not that bad.
No, that's because Tibbs is there still to distract you from how bad she is.
I kind of like Tiberius just because of how bad he is, though.
Just because she's a girl.
God. What? No, like Laura's fantastic. I mean, she still like forgets things, but I mean that's not as bad. Like it's not.
I mean, everyone forgets things. Like
yeah, like
Sam Riegel forgets everything for the most part, at least early on.
He's fucking hilarious.
He's like, what does that do?
So goddamn funny. No, Marisha straight up like almost killed him several times.
Yeah. I remember you sending that clip to us. Kyle.
Oh, the one where she jumps up the cliff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, you are dead. What?
Yeah, you took 370 points of fall damage. You jumped off a 1,000-foot cliff into a rock. What did you think was going to happen? And to try and save yourself, you turned into a goldfish mid-fall.
Same.
Yeah,
so did I.
It's like you...
Fucking idiot.
It's like you take 370 points fall damage. Wait, what? It's like, you're dead. You're very dead.
What do you mean I'm dead?
It's like you're gone. Oh man, that's great. So
no saving throws. No, like
it's
like a goldfish and splattered on the rocks. Travis was laughing so hard too.
I can't. Do you know like around what episode that happens in?
It was like, oh fuck.
It is probably
one. It was late.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll get there eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I like Tiberius. I know he leaves
I think it was
eventually.
In the 90s,
but he I don't. I think I just like sorcerers a little bit. That might be why I like him.
Yeah.
Like
the character.
It's
cool.
useful.
It's
His character's very useful.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I like the character, not the person. If that makes any sense.
Same. Yeah.
Like Tiberius as a character is pretty cool, but the one dude just doesn't pay much attention.
Yep.
But yeah. Anyways, that was our Critical Role talk. I could keep going about it because I love that show. So Chance.
But it would make me want to blow my brains out.
Yeah. Same.
What?
Yeah,
Go on.
That's like talking to you.
Hey, Chance. How's your boyfriend? How's your boyfriend?
He's just dandy.
He's just dandy.
Oh yeah.
Just dandy.
I remember when I first heard about that. I was so excited.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
It's
Why
been
is
a
that?
while.
Because you had a boyfriend.
Have you got any yet?
What the fuck?
Oh, it's coming out.
Oh my god! It's
We
happening
bet
again.
Here, okay? We all bet on.
This is
different
called
times.
karma, Chance.
Did it?
So,
Did I bet on this?
I
I don't
refuse
think
to
I bet on
discuss.
No, we didn't.
I mean,
Oh, well, no, we bet on like things like Kyle. I know I was there too. I know I
No,
was.
those
I
are
think
bets I
I
won in my
won
life.
half the bet, because I accurately predicted the first kiss.
Yep.
And the rest of it, it's up to Chance to disclose. If
I said he wouldn't bank for another like 2 months or something like that. So
One of you guys said the end of 2017. Someone
That's me.
said the beginning of my first semester at college.
mine was for Bang was I think it was in between the summer after your freshman year in college was the one I went for.
I think
I
you
think I
did.
went for Christmas-ish, like you know what I mean, like around like the winter
That makes
break.
sense. Yeah.
Christmas.
Christmas break, good time. You get to come home.
Yep.
And you get to
Yeah,
come
hopefully.
home.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make Hydra right and just like
Wow.
especially I don't want Kyle to be right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, great.
You're gonna make yourself wait an extra like 6 months just.
Yeah, I've been waiting 18 years.
It's
That's
not
valid.
the same.
but
the man's not
kind of
wrong.
is. He
didn't really
went
have
through all those teenage years of all the
Oh.
hormones and shit, so...
You guys are just jealous that you're not good children like me.
What?
You guys are just jealous that you're not good children like me.
Okay, see, I misheard that. So, yep. Okay,
What did you
good.
think I
Good thing
said?
you corrected that, because that was
freak?
weird. Well, you said you've gone 18 years without, and then I said you didn't really have a choice in the matter, and then you said... I thought you said, it's like, well, you're just jealous you're not as good with children as I am.
What the?
Oh my god!
Yeah, that was very.
I'm glad you clarified, Chance.
Chance, you got something to tell us?
Stop, Kyle.
Like a weird chance. Anyway, okay. That was correct.
Well, I'm glad he didn't say that.
He did. He definitely
I
said
did
that.
not.
He did not say that.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna just move on. Hey, Kyle,
Hi, NSA.
take
What?
take the D20 of yours and roll. Take one of them, Kyle, because I don't feel like doing math.
Okay. 2.
Okay. So, in this hypothetical scenario, everything stops for 24 hours, except you. What do you do?
Kill myself. Fuck, that's boring. I have no internet.
Wait, what was this?
Wait.
Can you ask this question?
Okay, so the question is it's like a scenario more, but like everything stops for 24 hours. Like everything in the world except you stops for 24 hours. What do you do?
What time of the day is it?
Well, it's gonna be over 24 hours, so eventually, like it'll come back.
And am
but-
I at my house?
Oh, like straight up, like time still goes. It's just everything else has stopped.
Am I at my house?
Yeah, I would guess so. Well, I mean, maybe I didn't really think of it like that.
Or does it
It's
just,
just
like,
the
stay
24
there
hours
for
happens
like-
and then it
Can I
like
drive my
unfreezes.
car to like go do some
Um,
stuff?
I'm
I
gonna
think
say
if you interact with something, you could work with it.
yeah. I'll
Like, what
allow
if I
that.
drove somewhere and killed someone, then came back home?
I'll
Like,
allow it. Yeah, if you could do it within 24 hours, I'd allow it.
oh, I can definitely. I'm not even gonna start. I'm not even gonna make a joke.
No, go for it.
Oh no!
I don't plan on monetizing this anyway. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh god.
What
Who
am
is
I
it,
gonna do?
Chance?
Get banned from
Waiting for
Twitch?
something?
Is it me?
Yes. To be honest, I would go fucking shoot Rucker right in his stupid face.
You don't even know where I am.
Actually, no.
He
I would
knows
just
the
smack
general
him right
location.
He's got about 24 hours worth of shooting to figure out. Get lucky.
Hey, one
Realize
nuke will do it.
I can look it. I can Google it.
I
I
would.
mean, he technically has
No,
your
the
IP
internet
address.
I would say
He
internet's
can work
down.
with that.
Yeah.
Okay, so wait a second. Will I know in advance that this is going to happen?
No.
God damn it!
That's
Okay,
cheating.
phone books and shit like that are still a thing. The library is a thing. Like, you know what?
Yeah.
Chance.
I'm not in a phone.
Because chance, it's literally like hypothetically it
Public
happens
records
right
at a library,
now,
you fucking
right?
goon.
It would be like it would
Okay.
happen right now. Everything just stops around you. You make the observation
Okay, but
that
this
everything
is just a bad
stopped.
time because it's late at night. I don't want to start driving now.
Shit,
like I'm
nap
eating
first,
pizza.
and then...
Well, you could get more pizza. All right, so what I would do, me
But
personally,
again,
if I had 24 hours, and like I knew that everything was stopping, and you wouldn't know it was stopped for 24 hours, but like you get all these stuff done, I would probably rob a bank. To be completely honest, I'll be that guy.
that's what I was going to go with, too,
Yeah,
actually. Yeah.
I would 100% rob a
Retweet,
bank.
retweet.
Or 2, or 3. Well, all the ones around here.
All of them.
Yeah. And then after I robbed the bank, I would kind of just keep the money. And then throughout the next like few years, I would deposit the money slowly at a time.
Facts.
And then, so I would rob all the banks, then say, I'm really tired now. I'm gonna take a nap for the rest of this 24 hours, and then wake
Facts.
up the next day flawless, and I have a lot of money.
Yeah, I would make sure to rob the bank where I have my money so they don't suspect me.
Yeah, you have to. You rob all the banks except the one you're at, and you like wipe out everyone's accounts except yours. Huh. Weird.
I raid everyone's safety deposit box.
There
The
was
only one that's
that
not
reminds me of a
mine.
time. My dad told me a story where there was a kid he knew growing up who like was really crappy person, pulled a lot of pranks, and he did a thing where you would soap cars. So basically, you would just take soap and like put soap all over the cars, and it's just really fucking annoying to deal with.
Okay.
And he did it to every single car in the block except his.
Ah, I wonder.
Dumbass.
And they immediately were like, "It's you." They got him.
He's like, no, I already went and watched it. I mean, that was terrible. Like, let's see.
I sprayed it off with water. Come on.
But no.
No, there was a kid in my engineering class that would break people's projects so that he would get a better grade on his own.
Douche.
Didn't realize that the teacher was going to say, everyone's project has damage that wasn't there yesterday except this kid's. Like, how dumb do you have to be?
Honestly, though.
Like, I don't understand why
I
he
think that
thinks,
he would-
like, everyone's projects being shitty would give him a better grade. That's not how
No,
grading
it's
works.
I mean,
No, 'cause
college
his teacher,
grading
if
kind
every-
of works that way.
If everyone's
Well,
projects were
yeah.
bad, he would, like, kind of curve the grade.
But this is high school.
Yeah,
What?
Right?
Yeah,
That's high school,
but-
right? Like,
Yeah, it's happened.
You never had
People-
teachers in high school that would, like, curve grades?
no.
God, no,
God,
they
no.
hated all of us.
No, I never got a curved grade. Dude, so
Actually,
I'm in college right now. I've never gotten a curved grade.
Wow, I'm so
Really?
sorry.
I
I
don't
did.
get
I
curved
haven't.
grades in college, but I
I
did
have
get a
not in
curved
college
grade
yet.
in high school.
What? And
Oh.
what?
Yeah, history.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it AP history?
Mm-mm.
I said that
DVP.
doesn't count. Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah, it's fucking DVP. What do you expect?
Yeah, it was on a
didn't want
really
everyone to fail
difficult
his class,
project,
that's why.
except I had gotten like a 98 on it with the person that I was working on it with. And we were like the only people to do well, so we wound up getting like 110.
Yeah, alright, fine. That's a curve.
I
yeah,
mean,
sure.
yeah, that's
Actually,
a curve, dude.
Then at that point, the curves did go around the school. Because I knew a couple people were getting like 102s, 105s because of their grades. So, alright.
Yeah. Well, no,
That's a technical curve, sure.
those are probably from extra credit because I did know one person who got 101 based off of extra credit.
Alright.
Yeah, there's people like that. But yeah, anyway, the world has stopped for 24 hours. What are you guys doing?
I'll
I
go
have
with
no
Robin
clue
and
what
Bank
the
too,
question
to be
is.
honest.
Yeah. Sorry, Nick, what?
I said I gotta go with
I
Robin
completely
and Bank,
missed
too.
the
Alright,
question.
everything stops for 24 hours. What do you do?
Oh, jeez.
And you don't know, like, before this happens, that it's gonna stop.
Does your vehicle work? Can you pump gas?
Yes.
I would
Yeah,
say
we talked about
that, yeah, we
I don't know about
made
gas,
the thing.
though.
If you interact with, like, a vehicle or something, I would say that since you are operating it, it would work, but anything technology-based would not, because
like
internet
no
is
The
computers.
down.
technology base is why.
And no
I was-
internet.
I would
That's
say
why I
that you
asked
can
again.
start the engine, Kyle. Like, something like that. Like, that would run. I would say it would.
So that's an older vehicle?
Well, not necessarily.
Well, I mean, it
Just
depends.
coil
Like
packs.
my car, the key, like, it's a microchip key. Like the key itself doesn't start it.
Well, yeah. Obviously, just being
So,
in
like,
the
that
presence
would-
of the car will start the engine.
Yeah, so that's, I mean, an interaction. Like, I don't
You
know.
are.
I think
Why-
like, this for a hypothetical scenario, we're going a little too deep into the
Okay,
specifics
true.
here.
We're
Cars
really get to this
work.
a little
Yeah.
bit.
I mean,
We're
I'm
going
perfectly fine with grabbing like a 70s, like, Charge or something like that and just taking
Yeah.
it for a joyride.
You'd have to go find it. Go...
I mean,
He's got
yeah,
24
plenty of
hours.
plastic cars in Jersey, so...
Yeah, he's got 24 hours, and this
Especially
isn't-
where you guys are.
Yeah, especially...
This is
Especially where
especially-
Hydro is.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
I mean, I know where I'd go to find it, but I'm just saying, like, yeah. You don't have internet to go look. I don't know how it is in America, so...
yeah. You don't have internet to look at anything really.
Well, if you know the area well enough, then you're okay.
You could find, dude, Ryan. Like, you would find a car.
Oh, like, my plan would be to rob a bank and then just autobahn the shit out of the highway. Literally,
Autobahn the
you
shit
got
out
dodge
of it.
cars and stuff because everything
that's the
freezes,
point.
right?
It's the best thing. You practice. You don't have the cars moving, so you
Remember,
just have
if you
to-
fuck yourself
die.
up, though, no one's there to hear you for like 23 and a half more hours.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's fine by
Like, there's
me
no
because,
fucking doctors.
Yo, if you're not good enough to be driving past stopped cars, then what the fuck
What
are you
Ryan
doing?
is probably
you got
blocking like
You know,
the
that'd be
entire
forever,
road. Then.
right?
Exactly.
At that point, you might have two cars blocking a
That's what I'm
roadway.
saying.
Yeah.
Like
Then
the
you
entire
need a
road
big
might be
enough
blocked on like
vehicle
highways
to
and stuff.
plow through them, or you're going.
You could go through the cars. Remember about the thing about no doctors, right?
You understand that going like 100 miles an hour to zero is still very painful, right?
Yeah, I know. I'm looking around.
Yeah.
It'd still be a
I still
hell of a
think
fun.
my answer of robbing a few banks and then taking a nap with the time I have left would be great.
That is 100% accurate.
Oh,
Also,
I have
my
something to add.
almost-
I'm gonna go to every single convenience store, food
There it
store,
is.
everything, and take all of the
Facts.
Arnold Palmer and Mikey Nikes they have.
There it is.
I'm gonna steal a year's supply of pizza.
Beats?
Pizza.
No, some beats?
That's not a bad idea.
Beets? What?
No, it's a
You got some bones in your shit?
You want some
Got some
boneless
bones in that
pizza?
shit. Can I get that shit?
Oh, alright, story time real quick. I'm sorry to throw people up.
okay.
My friend was really drunk one night, my roommate, and he's like, I'm fucking calling Domino's. And I jokingly say, you should order a boneless pizza. He's like, dude, you're right. I'm like, oh no.
Stop.
Oh yeah.
The meme. It lives.
We wait like 10 minutes for the Domino's line to pick up. And he just goes like, yeah, can I get a... He's like, says all of the information, fake information, so they can't track him, I guess. I don't know. He was worried about that.
What, they're
And
gonna
then
fucking track him for ordering a fucking fake
Yes,
pizza?
honestly. So he's like, can I have one boneless pizza? And the most nonchalant way she responds, yeah, of course, they're all boneless. And he had no idea how to respond. We just
He
start
just hangs up.
dying of laughter, and he just hangs up.
Yeah.
He has no idea what to do with his life at that point. He's like...
The
I'm
worst
so
part, though,
mad.
is about the story rhyme, is that means that person has had people ask that question before in
Yeah.
their life.
Oh yeah,
Fucking
100%.
time.
Like,
Right, hundreds.
they've been like, does your pizza have any bones in it? It's like, no, what? Of course not. And then, like, they're like, wow, I can't really respond that way to people. Yeah, no, sir, every pizza is boneless.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my god, no.
Because
stop
someone
it.
had to ask, like, seriously, probably before the meme. That, if there was bones in that. Because, like, maybe it was like a
If someone
chicken.
did that before the
Like,
meeting, I
they
would
see
really
that they have
question
chicken
that.
wings and they have pizza and they get pizza with chicken on it. It's like, are you putting the bones on my
Is that
pizza?
boneless?
You
Is
got
that
some
shit
bone-
boneless?
That shit bone. Ah, it hurts.
I'm still watching the Tiger, by the way.
Okay, so Kyle, would you have 24 hours? I would say that if you had a GIF open, Kyle, it would keep playing. Are you gonna sit there for 24 hours and watch a tiger?
I mean, yeah.
I would go to the zoo and I would name
Get a
baby
fucking
pandas.
tiger. Yeah.
Oh, I know what Nicole would do. She would steal red pandas.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
I want a baby tiger so I can raise it as my own.
You can in your
And then
24 hours,
I
Kyle.
wanna
Into battle.
Find a baby tiger.
You
I
have
gotta
to
find a
ride that
baby
into
tiger and
battle.
find a baby wolf, and I'm just gonna raise them to be best friends,
Aw.
and it'll be great.
As long as you
Like
teach
the
them
fox
not to
and the hound,
eat you
but
in your
not.
sleep, everything will be fine.
Yeah.
You should That's not gonna work. I was gonna say you should raise them as like vegetarians,
No, why? Fuck that.
so they don't eat you, Kyle.
If I
mean-
feed them, they won't eat me.
Hmm.
That's fair.
Yeah. That's what I said also if I raised them, because...
You raise them, they'll believe you are their mother. They'll believe they're human.
They'll just be like a little doggo and a big kidder. It's fine.
I mean, valid.
I mean, yeah. I mean, Nicole would probably get the red pandas, right? So
All
that probably wouldn't be too easy to raise.
I mean, I know a guy who's a lynx.
Man,
Fine.
that's interesting.
that will murder him in his sleep.
Probably.
He got it when he was a kid, and it's cool.
Hmm.
That may be a little bit better.
Yeah. As long as you get them when they're young, like it's that way you break all like the animal societal bullshit. You know what
Yeah, I mean, there's still like
Yeah.
there's like a legitimate danger to getting like say like a wolf or anything still, but because
I mean,
it's-
if he's making it work, sure.
yeah, I mean, if you can, good for you. But I wouldn't do it because they're not domesticated no matter what you do.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. No
Um,
matter if you raise them
I
from...
would masticate them.
You could believe that.
I mean, sure. I
Kyle,
believe in you. I'll do it.
power to you if you do.
Well, I'll
Good
just
for you,
watch the
man.
popcorn the whole time and see how it goes.
There's people who like play with lions and stuff. I can have a tiger, okay?
Yeah, but they don't go inside the cages.
Yeah, they do.
Well, some-
No, they
some
straight up.
people
There's
do,
a guy
yeah.
who like straight up like sleeps with lions and shit.
I mean, that's just dumb.
Well, they're
Yeah,
no, because
fuck up.
that's like they accept them as like part of their
Yeah.
tribe or whatever, something weird like that.
Yeah.
Like, or as their pack.
But I'm thinking about like if I can get it before it's even like
Yeah.
any of that tribal
You,
bullshit.
Kyle, you're more than welcome to
Yeah.
try. You have 24 hours to
want
get any baby things you want. Dude, I'm just picturing like Ryan, you're
That-
hanging out with
that
Nicole, and then like you just blink, and then you look into Cole, like, and then like you look back and you freeze, and then you look back and the room is filled with like red pandas, and you, huh? What the?
Wait, what do you mean red pandas? Oh no.
Where did they come from? Were they always here?
So spontaneous red pandas? She would die. She would legitimately die.
It's like Nicole, is this a superpower of yours? Did you get bit by like a mutated red panda? And now you're red panda woman? You can just spawn red pandas?
Yes.
That'd be a pretty cool superpower, let me tell you.
Slightly useless, but cool.
I don't care how useless it is, you can see red pandas whenever you want.
I mean, yeah.
Dude,
Feel
being
like
able to
red
spawn
panda-
adorable animals, that's... That way you can sell them, right?
Profit per... Okay, I mean, I'm
It's
down
not,
for
it's not
profit.
totally useless. There's two things. You get to look at adorable, like, red pandas all of the time, and you can sell red pandas.
Yeah,
You could,
you're right.
You know, it's like, do you got the drugs? No, but I got this cute little baby red panda. Deal.
I mean, this
I'll
man makes
take
points.
it. Like, you send this kid, you send, like, your friend out to go buy weed or something, it comes back with a red panda. It's like, don't ask. It's cute though, right?
Well, but I'm gonna ask now.
That'd be great.
Slightly concerning. They're great.
Slightly, yeah. Okay. Ryan, you're gonna go Autobahn the hell out of something, right?
Yes.
After robbing banks. I think we all robbed banks, by the way. I think that was like a universal, like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because, I mean, I'm not above it. Especially if the world stops for 24 hours, anyone would do it. But I think the main thing that I need to accomplish is the nap and the endless supply, basically, of Arnold Palmer's and Mike and Ike's, because that'd be great.
Yo, Dorito. No, wait.
That'd
Yes.
be great.
Yo, Mike and Ike's and Doritos, to be honest.
Oh, I can't eat Doritos, though. That's the only thing.
What?
Yet.
I'm allergic.
Oh shit, I forgot.
Yeah. They have, Doritos have milk in them. Unfortunately.
Petition to get Doritos to have non-milk. in
Dude,
them.
if they made, like, Doritos I could eat, I'd be so happy.
I mean, we could just make homemade Doritos. It's not that
I
hard.
could, yeah. But, you know, it's just not, like... It's not as convenient as being able to go to the store and buy a bag of Doritos, right? Like,
All too fair.
that's the issue with a lot of, like, things that for gluten-free and dairy-free. It's like, you can make them home, yeah, and they'll be delicious. You're right. But it's just...
How long did that take?
It takes a while. It does take a really long time.
Fucking
For the
day.
most part. Yeah, most of the time you're giving up a day for that.
How long does it take to make your gluten-free pizza or whatever that you have to make?
It's a while for the most part. Especially if you're making it like from scratch. Usually, there are pizza places that sell gluten-free pizza now, so you can.
But
Just
it's
do
not
that.
many, I would assume.
It's not many, and a lot of them aren't good. If you know anyone who has celiac disease or just doesn't eat gluten for whatever reason, don't let them get Domino's gluten-free.
I
It
would
is
not.
disgusting.
No matter what.
It is like I
I'm not
could
Martha.
stomach normal Domino's pizza. I say stomach. I,
I
didn't
can't
say I
stomach
like it.
Domino's.
I said stomach.
I can't stomach that shit.
Yeah, but it. I mean,
It's not real pizza.
not pizza really. But like,
I don't
it's,
even know what to call
so
it.
basically, something
It's barely
to know
edible.
about gluten-free dishes is they don't cook as long for the most part as normal dishes because it's just the ingredients and stuff, and it'll burn. So the way Domino's makes a pizza, they put everything on a conveyor belt basically, and it goes through the oven, and you take it out and you send it. And for the gluten-free, you gotta, it's like probably like half the time that the normal pizza needs to cook for. And they put it in the full time, it comes back, it's like, imagine like burnt cardboard,
Oh.
and that's how it tasted.
Delicious.
Like I immediately, like, I was
Oh, my
like, this
soul
is a cool idea. Domino's, like a readily available place, has gluten-free pizza. Like, the happiness to sadness, like, in my body went from like 100 to 0 within a matter of seconds.
5 seconds.
Yeah, it was just like, wow, this doesn't look good. Hopefully it tastes good. This tastes horrible, man. And that was expensive as shit. This is horrible.
Feels bad, man.
Yeah, so feels bad. Some places aren't there yet when it comes to doing that. I feel like fast food places aren't ever because they don't care.
Honestly, though.
Yeah.
There's some good fast food places.
But it's just when it comes to stuff that's gonna take more effort to make, like
true.
stuff for people with food allergies in general.
Yeah, but
Um,
maybe one day we'll get there.
yeah, I mean,
One
to be
day.
honest, I'll say it. Chick-fil-A actually has gluten-free rolls.
Oh,
Yeah, Chick-fil-A is fucking awesome.
Dude,
Chick-fil-A is so good, but I fucking hate myself when I eat there.
I was gonna say, for a bunch of bigots, they make really good chicken.
Facts. For a bunch of absolute scumbags, they have good food.
Yeah, it's like,
I do one thing right.
yeah, they make really good food. All their sauces and stuff are delicious too. Yeah, just they're the people, the owners, you know.
I'm surprised that they hire black people.
Yeah. It must be
I'm not-
like
I'm not even
franchises at
kidding.
that point, right? Like,
That
I mean,
Yeah, but
have we seen
considering how selective they are, with we won't hire these types of people, we won't hire these types of people. We won't be open on Sundays, no matter what your franchisee wants.
exactly.
You know?
It's like you're not allowed to be
I'm-
open on Sundays. It's
and
like, but what if
because-
I want Chick-fil-A on a Sunday? I have off on
And
Sundays.
Because they are so fucking
Yeah,
such a
it's ridiculous.
politically motivated organization or company, I really am
Hobby
surprised.
Lobby, what? Excuse me.
Yo, retweet. I really am surprised that they allow minorities to work there because they are just super right wing.
There. Yeah, it does bug me a little bit because they make really good food, which obviously like I'm like, yeah, your food delicious. That's what I like, because like I'm sure the person that's serving me my chicken doesn't actually care about anything that they care about.
Yeah,
They're just
true.
like, I do this because like this is where I could get a job.
I actually met a gay guy that worked at Chick-fil-A. Not kidding. Not kidding.
Yeah, it's good. I'm
100%
glad.
serious.
I'm glad. I hope he like
I don't know
tweets
how.
at them.
I don't know how, but it happened.
Because I'm telling you, I bet like the people that own the franchises though, like, could be normal people. Because
guess.
because the way like
It's
most
doubtful.
like fast food chains or any like restaurant chain is like you pay into a franchise basically,
Yeah, true.
and you have your own. It's your Chick-fil-A, right? Like, chance you could open a Chick-fil-A and basically
yeah.
run it however you wanted. It would be this. You'd have to stay to like a few.
I don't know if
core
they would
rules,
let me.
right?
Yeah, but I don't know if they would let me use the name and become a franchise because I'm gay.
I'll tell you this: if they didn't, you could sue for so much money.
Honestly,
Yeah,
because
it also
that's-
depends on what kind of judge. Just because of the fact that, like, you know,
You keep taking it to judge after judge.
the Supreme Court case that's gonna be up soon, with the Colorado baker who refused to make a cake for the gay wedding. Like, you have to realize, like, the administration now is just so anti-LGBT. Donald Trump is the first president in history to have his Justice Department send an amicus brief to the Supreme Court that attacked human rights, and pretty much said in it, his defense was, I mean, you can't force a poet to write or a singer to sing, so we can't force a baker to bake a cake.
See, like,
Was
I
pretty
feel
much his
like
defense.
it's such
I
a
was like, I
bad
don't think
business
it's
practice.
not a matter of baking a cake, it's a
Like-
matter of discrimination.
It's sort of like see, like, for the reason like I went back to like if like they denied it for you, you could sue them, is because that's not a question they can ask you. Like
Yeah,
say
true.
like you're in an interview, right?
But if they found out...
Yeah, I guess if
something,
they
you know?
found out somehow, like maybe if you were like a super rich politician or something and it was out there, yeah, maybe they could like Google your
Yeah.
name. But like
Check
it's
my
like it's
Facebook.
like in an interview, right? Like if someone asks you about like your sexuality, like if your marriage status, any of that stuff, those are all
Yeah.
questions they cannot ask you in an interview.
Yeah.
And they can get in a lot of fucking trouble for doing so. So, you know. That's more what I was going off of. And I
Either
feel
way.
like in that case where they don't allow you to run a restaurant, like, I don't know, it seems so dumb. Like,
It's fucking retarded.
they're about, if you're a business, you should be about making money. This goes back to like, I'll talk about the cake thing real fast. I think it's dumb. Like, you're baking a motherfucking cake, okay?
Not like you're fucking part of the wedding.
You're not a part of the wedding, like,
no one wants
no
you
one
there.
at that point, yeah, like no one probably
No
would
one
want you to
wants
be. You making a cake and you're letting these people probably pick up the cake and then leave with it.
Yeah.
like
and you never see them again.
Yeah, you never see them again, and this is a customer you have now. The way business works is you want money and you want loyal customers. saying and outing yourself as a bigot to the entire world. Yeah, that's guess what? That's not gonna get you.
Customers.
Exactly.
It'll get you a lot of angry fucking people on social media.
And you're
That
probably
want-
going business.
Crucified.
Yeah, it's not really something like. It's just so dumb. Like you're turning away money. Like that's how I look at it. It's
Free
like,
money.
That is money. This person wants your food.
They want to give you their business.
Yeah, and like you're like no,
And you're
because
denying
of
them
the
because of
decisions that
something
you make
completely
behind
unrelated.
closed doors and the way you choose
Yeah.
to live your life. Yeah, I'm going to not bake a cake for you. It's like shut the fuck up, dude. Like just bake a cake.
Bake the goddamn cake, boys.
Yeah, it's like, and like comparing it to you can't force a poet to write. That's a shitty comparison.
I
Yeah,
know.
that's not even worth the comparison at that point.
Like, you can't force the poet to write. Yeah, but the poet's gonna write if he wants to live.
Mhm.
Yeah,
He wants to make
you
money
want to
and
make
fucking-
money and continue being a poet. Guess what you're gonna do?
A successful poet.
You're gonna write. That's any walk of life.
Then again, can you be successful as a poet anymore? It's
no,
2017.
probably
let's
not.
be honest.
No, it's
It's
it's a
like a
very
successful
outdated
poet.
comparison as well.
I feel like a successful poet is an oxymoron.
Yeah, that's like say, oh, I'm not gonna hold that one in. No, I offended lots of people in the past with that one. It's gonna.
What, a jumbo shrimp?
No, we're not gonna. We're just not gonna say it.
Okay.
All right, yeah, I'll move on.
That's disrespectful.
Yeah, I held something in the background noise. What a day!
Oh, yeah?
This is a show
What
where
a day.
I talked about people running into a brick wall full of autism before. I'm willing to say that,
Oh,
but
I remember that.
I still don't understand why I said that. I still don't. It just came. It came out of me.
Just came.
Yeah. It was just there, and I'm like, well, this is something I've
I
said.
just come all the
Yeah.
time.
I mean, it's. I still
I'll
think
come
it might
on
not
you,
be the
dude.
worst thing that someone's ever said in the podcast.
It's not the worst thing we've said on
No.
background noise. That's
One
for damn
time,
sure.
Mark, we were talking about demographics and stuff, and we always had the joke where, oh, we just lost that demographic because of a joke.
I remember that.
And we were talking about people who are suicidal, and
Just
well,
lost
I was like, oh, we just
suicide
lost the suicide demographic, and Mark was like, don't worry, they weren't going to be around for long anyway.
Yeah, I forgot.
Mark.
Oh,
It's like, oh,
oh dear.
oh man,
Oh man.
that was rough. Get the hits home, dude. Oh man, that one's not good. Yeah, but
That's depressing.
it is. But
On a more positive
on a
note,
positive note, oh, so Chance, I need to update you something. Like
Yeah?
about a month or two ago, we made a new company. The company is entitled Vegan Meat.
Vegan Meat?
Yeah, so it's a new background
Now,
noise
how do you-
company. I'll explain. So basically, we invite vegans to eat our dish. They have to pay, of course. Like they're gonna eat, and they're gonna
Okay,
eat it
yeah.
and be like, "Wow, this is delicious."
they're gonna eat our meat.
Yeah, and they're gonna eat it, and then what they will come to find out is the meat we're serving them is actually vegan meat. It's the meat of a vegan.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I like that.
So we feed them actual other vegans.
That's gotta be like a multi-million-dollar
Yeah,
idea.
so basically, you're gonna love this comparison. So basically, it's like, imagine like a triangle, basically. It might be more like a circle because it goes all around, you know? It's a cycle. Alright, so basically, we get a vegan to try vegan meat. We tell them what the food is, and then they buy ropes from Chance's Rope Company and kill themselves, and then we have more vegan meat to sell
Oh my
and
God.
reproduce. It's genius.
This might be the smartest business plan
Honestly,
I've ever
though, like, genius.
I'm not even gonna touch this plan with the 10-foot pole.
And I-
You
I
cannot
got a
make
lot of
money
business
then, Nick.
plans, okay? This is probably top 3.
This is great. This is one of my best ideas I think I've ever come up with.
Or I think it's on par with my sister's clothing company, you know?
What was that?
Her idea for a clothing
I don't
company.
think I remember
No,
that.
that's it.
I'll tell you about that later.
Damn, come on.
No, it's not appropriate
No.
for the podcast.
Wait, that's not appropriate for podcast? We're literally talking about serving vegan, actual humans that are vegans, and then they're killing themselves, and then we continue the cycle. And it's
Yeah.
worse than that?
A little bit.
Wow, that's some deep stuff, dude.
Well, it depends who you ask.
Like,
Oh
what,
my God.
what would I say?
You'd be like, that's not a big deal. But it is a bit of a big
Okay.
deal.
What would Ryan say?
Hey, he'd probably be like, that's awesome. He'd think it's a good idea.
Okay. What would Nick,
I think you'd think it's a good idea,
what would
too.
Nick say?
You'd all think it's a good idea, trust
Okay, everyone?
Then fucking say it, goddammit.
Yeah. Let's hear it.
Nah, not right now. Off podcast.
Okay, fine.
Bruh.
Post podcast. But we'll move that to post podcast. And as a friendly reminder, if you can find a way to give me $500, you can hear the pre and post podcast.
Ooh, we should do a Patreon.
Yeah.
And it gets you access to post and pre podcast.
exactly. Yep.
Because I feel like post and pre podcast are some of the best.
They are. Honestly, that's where we
the
talk about the
podcast.
real stuff. That
Yeah.
Post, definitely. Pre
sometimes is
Depends
hit or
on
miss.
actor,
We
I
we
guess.
kind of are catching up. And the pre, like, if you want to know more about like
Yeah.
our lives, the pre show would be good.
Yeah.
But if you want the juicy stuff, the post. But that's why you pay for them both, you know.
Yeah. So you can do both, and
Exactly.
then you can choose which one you get.
Yeah, and I'm gonna put it like some sort of absurd amount, like 500. So it would have to be really worth it for me to like record it.
Okay. Really worth it.
Yeah.
I think it would be worth it for fucking $3. In my opinion.
Oh my god.
You mean 500?
If someone's paying me to talk to my pals,
No, exactly.
all my buddios,
Your
my
friendos,
amigos.
all of the people in the deep.
People that I sometimes like.
I'll take that.
It depends on the day. I mean,
That's better than
I
what you
can't
normally
always deal
say.
with you
I'll
guys.
take it.
I can't always deal with you guys. Let's be honest.
I mean, I can't always deal with you either, so fair.
Thanks. That was very nice of you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Of course.
So- yeah, like I'll be honest. One of the few times I've got insanely furious during a Counter-Strike game was because of chance.
I think I remember
that
this.
just blew a gasket, dude.
When I made you
Yeah.
fucking so tilted.
I was so tilted. Like, there have been, like, a handful of times throughout gaming where I blew a gasket. That was one of them. One of them was on Dillman. I blew a gasket once.
On who?
Just some
I
random piece of shit or
Random faggot?
Someone just came in and just ruined, like, a few rounds. And, like,
Word.
I had, it was a time where I really, A, didn't want to be on the server. And then
Okay.
B, like, they were like the 8th person in the last like 30 minutes that had to ban for RDMing.
You were already
I
fuming.
was already like up there, you know, and then it just I exploded. A lot of people were scared and confused. They're like, he can be angry. I'm like, yes. Blew a gasket that day. Everyone was like, dude, you know you can head off the server. We got this from here. I'm like, nah, dude, I'm already here. It
already
can't
here,
get
I'm
worse.
dying.
It literally can't get worse from here on out.
Ban everyone.
I was tempted a few times.
Everyone!
Yeah. No, but I think there have been many times where I will playfully get angry sometimes, where like I'm not actually angry, but I'll just like yell at someone or tell them to fuck off, you know?
Yeah, trust me, I've done that.
Yeah, I mean, you do that all the time. At least I think it's playful. I don't know anymore. But, you know, it's, yeah, I can't think of more than, like, maybe those 2 times even. I remember a few
Yeah,
times...
you're usually a pretty chill guy.
Yeah, I remember once or
Yeah.
twice, I wasn't blew a gasket, but I was upset at people for, like, not listening to calls. Like, but I was IGLing for, like, a team we used to
I
play
know
on.
that feel.
Yeah.
I remember. I remember sometimes,
Yeah.
I feel like,
Yeah.
where we...
I'll be honest, you were only one of them, I know. Like, Kyle was one of them, too.
What I do?
On Dust
You
2,
want one?
you bought an HE grenade instead of a smoke.
I remember this, I think.
Yeah, we were.
You're
It was.
so-
That was. No, that wasn't. That was Tilted Gaming or
Tilted
whatever.
GG?
Yeah, Tilted GG.
Tilted
that's
GG?
it. Yeah, it was us 3, Kramer and Derek, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, and
To
Oh.
be fair, we had just stopped playing Inferno.
yeah, that's
Fucking
fair.
Kramer.
But like it was weirdly, it was like our 3rd Dust 2 scrim or something. Like,
Was it?
Yeah, it was not our first for sure, because you had done it right like once
Rip.
already or twice.
Yeah,
Because he was supposed to throw the Xbox smoke, and
Yeah, I remember.
the
I
entire
remember
piss
this.
around like goes off of his Xbox smoke because that's how we get up catwalk. And he buys
I
an
remember that.
HE
That
and
was a
then like
fucking
buys
fun
like a
time.
Tech 9 or something. Or
Fun times. Oh my god.
and
that was
I'm
a
just
long
like,
time ago.
Kyle, why?
Those reasons.
Yeah. There was one... See, like, the fact that I can name one time is, like, that's good, because that means you guys didn't fuck up that often. There was only one time chance where I remember that, like, I think, like, you didn't watch Ramp or something on Mirage.
Oh, on Mirage, yes!
Yeah.
I won the round.
Yeah, we lost a round. Though, did you win that round, actually?
No, I won
yeah,
that round.
You like, came back with, like, 1v4
With an op-
or 1v5 or something.
1v4 or 1v5, ace.
Yeah, and, like, immediately I'm like, good round, but you owed us.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, like, I'm really happy you won that round, because you did owe us that one, because, so basically it was like a normal A hit, and basically we have 3 people throwing nades, and one person is Palace, and one person is holding the ramp push, so the people throwing nades can get their nades off in time. And I think Chance doubled Palace or something, but it would have been 100% cool if he did, but he didn't, like, tell us he was. So, we, get pushed, and I think all 3 of us die, ramp or something. And then it's just him, and I think it was you and Foopy alive, and Palace. And then I think Foopy dies or something, and Chance comes back and wins around. But, like...
It was a fun time.
It was fun. I went from so angry to, like, okay, he's gonna win this round. Alright, never mind.
But you still were like, if you didn't win that, I was gonna fucking scream at you.
Yeah, I was like, I was close to blowing a gasket there. Yeah, it was close. It's like, it's like you saved yourself there, man. Yeah.
You played yourself.
Yeah. Oh.
Except you saved yourself. You played yourself and you saved yourself.
Okay, so Kyle just linked us a baby tiger cub plays. Oh, that's adorable, Kyle.
A baby tiger cub what?
I just want a little baby.
Oh, look.
You know, Kyle, when the ward stops 24 hours, this is what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm stealing one. Doing mine forever.
Yeah. Is it stealing one really if no one sees it? Or do you just have a baby
Exactly.
tiger cub now?
So they just have a baby.
it's like it came to me. It showed up on my front door. And I'm like, this is really weird, but it's a sign, and you keep it forever and love it.
Yes.
Oh, man. Alright, so, I know, Nick, you also have a D20, right?
Yes.
Could you roll that?
I actually have my new D20 in a set.
Roll it?
So I want to roll that real quick.
do that.
Get that out.
As long as you don't roll a 2 or a 15, we're good. Rolls twice to 2 and a 15, I think you gotta throw that dice.
A 19.
A 19. Okay. So, we probably talked about this a very long time in the podcast, but, like, it doesn't matter anyway. Were there any books in high school that you actually liked that you were forced to read?
1984.
I liked, The Great Gatsby.
I never read that.
Yeah, I really liked The Great Gatsby, to be honest. I liked a lot of the books, to be fair. Usually, if I was forced to read a book in high school, I ended up liking them for the most part. We read a book called A Glass Castle. It was fucked up, but, like, it was really good.
That book.
Yeah, it was really good, though. It was really messed up. It was,
I do have to agree with that.
what else? To Kill a Mockingbird, not bad. A little bit boring.
I didn't read that.
Not
I didn't
gonna lie.
read that in high school. I read it in 8th
It
grade,
could've-
actually.
I think that was, like,
Still a great book.
freshman in high school for us, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah. Most people read it in high school.
Yeah. I can't really remember what else we read, though, to be honest, for the most part. Because I know Ryan and Nick both went to high school with me, so I was hoping that they would remember books.
What? I'm sorry.
Oh, we're talking about books in high school that you actually liked.
Oh, Great Gatsby.
Yeah, I just said The Great Gatsby. Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I also like.
Glass Castle.
I also said Glass Castle. You.
My favorite book of all time.
Yeah,
actually.
Glass Castle was
I never read
great. Like I just said, it's pretty fucked up. But
Yeah, they made a movie actually.
did they?
Yeah, it came out a couple months ago.
Okay, because I actually remember being in class and they told us, yeah, a movie was announced for this book.
Yeah.
Like, oh, cool.
I don't actually. I'm gonna look that up.
Yeah. It just came to me of Mice and Men.
I really like it.
I liked of Mice and
I
Men.
thought it was okay.
I liked it.
Got a 49. The Glass Castle movie.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Still better than The Giver. I loved The Giver.
The Giver I read in elementary school.
I only watched the movie for The Giver.
I remember reading The Giver.
I remember
feel
reading The
same
Giver.
with that, where it was just like in between.
Yeah. I remember reading The Giver, and I'm like, this is where I belong.
Everyone there sees in black and white.
LOL.
Thanks, D.
And then, like, literally audibly in class, Sky's back, hold up.
User was moved to your
But
channel.
audibly in class when we were reading The Giver, and they were like, oh, and then I saw color for the first time, and I'm like, wait, the people don't normally see color? White people! And the teacher wasn't even upset, because she's like, you're right, though.
I like The Giver so much, I read the books after The Giver, because it's technically a 4-book
Oh,
series.
okay. Yeah, I only read the...
Oh, there's more books to it?
I know.
Yeah, at the time there were only 3, and I found out like last year that there was a 4th one. The two after don't really coincide with the main character, though there is mention of it, of them, the 2 of them. So it's the 3rd one more so than the 2nd one. The 2nd one was just plain weird. It's been a very
I mean, if it's
long
sequel
time.
to The Giver, I wouldn't expect it to be all that normal.
Yeah, no, it was like one of the very psychedelic kind of books. I guess that's the best way to put it. It's very interesting. Now, the first book itself was just odd,
Yeah,
but I
makes
very
sense.
much enjoyed that book.
Yeah. Sky, right now, we're talking about books in high school that you actually liked.
Gatsby.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ryan
oh
and I
my God,
both said
that's
Gatsby. Yeah.
I guess I'm
Yeah.
the only one that hasn't read that, huh?
Yeah.
You should.
It's actually a good book if you ever want to pick up something, you know?
Mhm.
It's short, too.
It's not a long book.
What? It's like 100 pages? Not even?
Maybe 150, about.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Barely
you guys,
anything.
you guys mentioned it briefly, To Kill a Mockingbird.
Yeah, good book.
I don't know how many of you guys are friends with me on Facebook. I posted
saw
this
your
fucking
post.
huge thing about it the other
Yeah, I
day.
saw your post.
Oh, yeah, I might have liked that.
Yeah, schools are
Yeah.
fucking across the country trying to ban it for racist language.
Yeah, but that's...
It's like, if I ever have a kid,
Mm.
I'm just getting a
Oh,
list
the
of
irony.
banned
It's
books
so
and
ironic.
just giving them to them.
Yeah.
Banning
read
for
them.
racist language. Did you read the book?
It makes people feel uncomfortable. That's the point.
Yeah, I mean...
That's the point of that book. It should make you feel uncomfortable. It should make you mad.
Yeah, it should.
Yeah.
Ugh. I don't understand people these days, man.
Yeah.
Kind of hard, though.
That's why, like, when people give our generation of people crap, it's like, well, if they if that's soft that they can't really deal with that stuff, then I guess, yeah. Like,
Yeah,
when
right.
people give millennials a hard time, we all fall
Yeah.
into the category of millennials. I'm pretty sure Kyle does. I think you barely
Technically,
are
I
cut
don't.
off.
I'm technically post-millennial, so...
Who is?
I'm technically a post-millennial,
Right?
so...
Yeah,
me
we
and
were
Sky.
like the last part of
Oh,
it. I think
okay.
it ended 98.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I was born in 99.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm sure if someone looked at you, they'd be like, "You damn millennial."
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
People still say it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
They don't understand that, though, that there is a set,
Yeah.
usually set years for a generation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. They give our
like
generation
everyone that's younger than me, millennial.
Yeah, they do give our generation a pretty hard time, and if it's over stuff like that, I understand. It's just a difference in generations too. Like,
No, the thing I find ridiculous is, like, when they talk about, like, oh, yeah, the participation award generation. I'm like, wait a second. Wait, so you're,
yeah,
60 years old. Weren't you the one giving out the
Participation
participation
trophies, yeah.
awards? Wasn't that your generation
Yeah.
that
it
were
was.
it's
conditioning
so-
us?
Yeah,
So how is it our
it's not our
fault
for
that
accepting
you
them.
did
right?
not
Like when
raise
you want a
your
kid to turn
kids
down a
the way
trophy,
that you wished you
Yes.
had?
like a
You
kid's
know?
not going to turn down a shiny thing, Kyle.
It's
Not earning it,
ridiculous.
they should have.
Really?
Here's a trophy for sucking. Yeah, okay.
You think you would have fucking turned
I
down
doubt it.
something shiny just because you
Yeah.
lost? No, you wouldn't.
Well,
I
Be honest.
literally did. I was part of that too.
Fucking
I-
lying.
When I was younger, I turned down shit for getting 4th.
Well, I mean, if I
was
received a
kind of a
trophy
child.
for not coming in like a good place, I wouldn't have taken it. Probably, to be honest, because I never
I
got
wouldn't
one.
know, I was
Actually,
going
I don't
first,
know how to think
so.
of it.
Is something funny?
it's just the way that you said that.
Like, yeah, I wouldn't really know. So
I never. The only trophies I have are like first place trophies. To be honest.
Yeah,
Sweet.
they're also like cute.
Yeah.
I just keep them for sentimental reasons.
Yeah. I have a few in my room, but I
Just
have
any sort of trophy if they gave me one. I don't
like
give a
I
shit.
have a medal. It's just for a bowling tournament that we got first in. Like that's probably the one. Like if you told me I only could keep one of them, I'd probably keep that thing. Cause we there was a school-wide bowling tournament, and we were allowed to enter. We won.
When was that? I don't remember that.
Junior year.
Wow.
yeah.
All right.
Maybe sophomore year. I don't know. Yeah, I think sophomore year actually. The
would make
team
more sense.
was it was sophomore year because the team was myself, Big Mike. Was it 5 or 4 people? I think it was 5 because we had Adrian, Henry, and then we actually had a kid from Wall, Ryan Waddell.
Oh, Waddell.
Yeah.
I went to elementary school with that
Yeah,
kid.
I know you didn't you weren't too big of a fan of him. I was friends with him though.
He was kind of a
He's tough.
he was a dick when he played hockey.
Yeah.
Because I always played him in hockey.
I think he was good, right? Or
Oh, he was good,
Yeah.
but like he also played dirty. I mean, most hockey players play
Yeah.
really dirty, but there's a like. I mean,
There's
I
a
played, I
fine
hit
line
people.
between classy dirty and not classy dirty.
There's a fine line between like essentially cross-checking someone in the back of the fucking head and cross-checking them in their chest. Like, you know, one's definitely not acceptable. One's like, well, what else is new? It's hockey.
yeah, like
Not
there's a
saying
few
Waddell
different things.
did
Yeah,
that,
no,
just-
I mean like I liked him as a
Yeah.
person. I got along with him, hung out with him a lot during high school. He went to the community college that I went to. I don't always like to name drop, for people's sake. But like,
We were already named. His
yeah, I
name.
already said his full name. But that's the only distinguishing way I could distinguish him from other. There's a lot of Ryans.
Hi.
Yeah, you're one of them. You're the only one I talk to still, so there you go. But yeah, I saw him in community college a few times.
Yeah, it was weird. Like, I had moved, and then I hadn't seen him for years, and then you're like, yeah, I know that kid. I'm like, wait a sec, I know that kid. From, like, 5th fucking
Yeah,
grade.
was it at like a Big Mike thing that you saw him or something? I feel like.
Oh my god, you're right.
Yeah,
I
like
think...
Big Mike had like a party for something, like whether it was like a graduation party or something.
Yeah, it wasn't the graduation. I think we were just chilling.
No, because it was at like a firehouse or something.
I don't
A
think I
Brielle
actually went
First
to a
Aid Squad.
party.
You were there because you were skinny, Ryan.
I don't remember that. That might have been one of those times where I
Yeah.
just forgot.
Because we played like frisbee and stuff afterwards.
Shit, you're
Yeah.
right. Yeah, I remember that now.
It was us, obviously Big Mike, Ryan was there as well.
Yeah,
I think that's
they
when
were
you
like-
guys were like, wait, I think I know.
And then
who you are.
Adrian was there,
Yeah,
I think.
He was.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I remember. Holy shit, I remember that.
Yeah, that was a good long time ago now.
Yeah, honestly, I
yeah.
completely forgot about that.
Yeah. Good old times back in. Dude, like, so I realized, with that Ryan, we were weirdly in, like, 5 friend groups together, and it was weird.
Waddell?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it was interesting. Because, like, I was friends with these people, and it's like, oh, he's friends with these people. He's friends with these people. I'm friends with those people.
I mean,
and we
that
met
doesn't
through
perfectly
bowling,
describe-
you know? Like,
Yeah. And that doesn't perfectly describe high school. I don't know.
right?
what
Because it was
does.
like, he went to the other school. I went to...
By all intents and purposes, you two should have been dating.
Tell me I didn't. No, I'm just fucking around. No. Yeah. It was weird. Dude, there was so many weird stories. Like, you know what? I'll tell a weird story real fast. It's just so weird. I'm trying not to... I don't want to name drop everyone in this story. Like, last names at least, so I'm going to leave it to first names. And if you want to know last names, like, this is for, I guess, Ryan or Nick, at least, I can tell you
I think I could probably
post-podcast.
figure it out.
Because I might have told Ryan at least this story before. It's weird. Okay, so, there was this girl named, for keeping people's sake, I'm going to call her Maya. And Maya had a party. It was a Halloween party. And this is sad. I thought about this the other day. She had it was a costume party and everything. I get there. Do you know how many people were there?
Just
It
you.
was just me.
Damn.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
And like it was like this whole elaborate thing and everything. So yeah, we just kind of hung out and had a few beers and stuff. You know.
Sorry for that
Correct.
sound. Someone decided to put a shitter on the back of their fucking car.
I didn't hear anything from you, to be honest.
Oh,
Yeah.
alright.
But yeah, that happens. But then someone else shows up for a little bit. And it was this dude. It was so weird. The reason I knew this girl though was because Ryan had not you, Ryan, Waddell had introduced me to her, and we had become friends because of that. And he was like away or something, so he couldn't come to this party. So I still went anyway. And then two people show up. One of them I can't remember who it was because I didn't actually know him. And the other person was someone they called Hank, but he wasn't named Hank. So he was pretending to be someone who they knew named Hank. But it was actually this kid, Matt, that you guys probably know.
Wait. We're talking about like super big Matt.
No.
Okay,
No,
different
not.
He's
Matt.
a year older than us. And that's as much I'm going to give away during the podcast. And he did Bandits.
You'll have to tell me post.
Yeah. Yeah, anyways, it was him in a mask, basically. And I had no idea. And apparently
Creative.
him and that girl had dated at one point, and he was just showing up to the party to prove that I could get into your party. Yeah.
The ultimate dick move.
Yeah, and that was interesting. And basically, like a few weeks later, I find that out from a kid named Nick, not you, Nick. Nick in the grade above us as well.
Nick S?
Yes. Because we were... like another kid I'm connected with in like 8 different friend groups, weirdly enough.
And his brother Alex.
Oh, no, different Nick S.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna say.
No. He has a little brother named Joey.
Yeah, that would have been really weird.
Yeah, that would have been very weird.
Yeah. Well, they're both Nick S's, so I thought you had it.
No, I know. That was a general S,
Yeah.
so it wasn't exactly specific.
Yeah, no. No, he has a brother named Joe.
Huh, okay.
Who's a grade below us.
You're gonna have to tell me names.
Names
I
post
completely
podcast.
lost you.
Anyways, yeah, Nick tells me...
I think I know.
Yeah,
that
you probably
one.
do.
I'm not sure.
I mean, they're more popular, but...
I think I know the Joe,
yeah.
not the Nick though.
Okay, yeah,
I
anyways.
think I know the Matt, but I can't
Yeah,
quite remember.
you'll know post-podcast anyways. Yeah, so Nick tells me, hey man, you went to that party, right? Yeah, Matt told me. And I'm like, wait, how did Matt know? And he's like, oh, no one told you yet? Yeah, so Matt basically was Hank. And Hank's a real person and everything, but Hank's a lot taller than that. And it's funny that she didn't realize. And like, yeah, that was Matt in the mask, and he had won a bet with the other guy that came that he wouldn't show up for like about an hour and keep a Darth Vader mask on the entire time and only talk through it.
What the shit? I don't think I've actually heard the story.
Yeah, this is great. And so that happened. Yeah. So basically, I spent the entire night with this girl at her Halloween party, and it was just us. That's just the sad part of the story.
Oh man.
Pretty funny.
That part came later. Wink, wink.
Oh,
no.
no.
Oh no.
Oh man.
Aww.
That's sad. But yeah, it's just funny how people are connected like that. And then I found out that's when I found out they had dated and stuff. And I'm like, wait, you guys know who this person is too? How is everyone connected like this? It was just very confusing that everyone like I know is connected in some way, even when they're not. You know, if that makes any sense. Like that person knew that person who knew that person, but since I knew this person, I was good friends with that person revealed this to me. So confusing.
I mean, our high school was pretty small in terms
Yeah.
of, like, around the area.
What, we graduated like 250 people? Something like
To some people,
56.
that's a lot, though.
256, yeah. I mean, compared to like some of the people I go to college with, they're like, oh yeah, I graduated with like 600 people. I'm like, that was like
Yeah,
my entire school.
But like, well, ours had almost like
500, that's
1,000.
small. Most people I talk to say like 1,000 or 2,000.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair.
That's cute, Kyle. By
Now,
the way.
obviously, this is only in a more populated
The
area.
one with the turtle or the one later on?
Both.
'Cause the
Yeah,
one-
well,
Yeah.
we're both north.
the
of
second
where
one?
we're
I want
from,
that monkey
so.
to be me. I want to be the monkey.
Yeah, I see it. For anyone who didn't click the link, it's was that a wolf, Kyle?
It looked like
Okay,
it.
it looked like a wolf and a tiger, and it was playing for monkey, and Kyle wants to be the monkey.
Yeah.
Oh man, but yeah. No, our high school was pretty small. It depends who you ask though, because I've talked to lots of people who like came from high schools that like their graduating class was like 100
Damn.
or lower.
That's small.
Yeah, it is.
Shit.
It's small towns, right? Though, like if you have a small town, the reason our high school even had the amount of kids it did is because we were like 8 different sending districts.
That's true.
Like if every
realistic-
like town had its own high school, we would have graduated with like 20 people in our classes.
Yeah, I mean your town definitely.
Oh, dude, yeah. If my town had its own elementary school, we would have graduated like 10.
Yeah.
We went to the neighboring town's elementary school, however.
Wait, really?
Yeah, we don't have our own.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm an LC
Yeah, I get
and not B.
Yeah, yeah. No, I get that sometimes.
Because
I know I get a lot of shit for that, but I'm like, oh yeah, just B.
I mean, yeah, I don't care. It's basically we don't have our own police department or anything, so.
Not anymore,
Yeah,
right?
no,
At one
it's
point
recent.
you
That's a recent thing.
did. Yeah.
They run it now. But yeah, so our fuck it, I'll say it. Belmar had 60 kids.
You said it before.
Yeah. Yeah, but I didn't say recently. And you never know who's watching and everything.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, we graduated with about 60 kids. And yeah, it was to me like that felt like a lot at the time, but like it's not. Like especially in high school, even like our high school wasn't that big, but we graduated like with like what do you say before 226 or something?
Nick said 256.
Oh, okay, I was close.
Yeah, I mean,
256.
I think we started with at least 3 something, but then
I
so many
feel-
people dropped.
I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like it would almost be opposite because I feel like we got a lot more people who came. Like senior
No,
year,
we
we
had a
added
pretty
like at least
solid
5
drop
kids.
Sophomore year, we lost like 20 people.
We did lose a decent amount, but I almost feel like it evened out. To be honest,
I want to say we blah, 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 blah. I can talk. I want to say we started at around 275.
I don't know if it was
Oh,
that many
alright.
though. To be honest, like I know we lost a lot of kids, but like we lost. I don't think we lost 20. I think we might have lost like near 10. If I had to guess.
All I remember is that there were a couple of years where they were like, oh man, this is much bigger than your class, and your class was like huge, and at the time it was like only 300, so.
I don't know, dude. Yeah. But anyways, it still felt like a lot of people. Even though I feel like I knew the names at the time in high school. I could name every person.
I probably knew like 40 people. That's about
Like
it.
if you, well, I would if like if you were like if you showed me this person's face, I'd be like, oh, that's, you know.
Yeah, like I can recognize faces, names.
Oh
fuck
no,
I
yeah,
don't
like
give a
like
shit.
in the yearbook, if you covered up the names while I was in high school, I would tell you who everyone was.
I can tell you the people I hated.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
that's the way. I didn't have any problems with anyone in high school. I was weirdly friends with a lot of the groups.
Yeah, you were
like I
kind of the
wasn't-
friend all be all.
Yeah, I kind of just bounced around. I just talked to everyone for the most part. I talked to the popular kids. We were the nerdy kids.
I couldn't even determine who the popular kids
it was
were
pretty
in
blatant
our
to me.
class.
But yeah,
Yeah.
there were like different sects of it. Like, if that makes any sense. Like there were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we can drop names and stuff post podcast. Like we dropped too many names already this podcast. We hit our maximum.
We hit our name quota.
Yeah, we did.
Name dropping quota.
Yeah.
Minimum and a maximum.
I can't like dox that many people. Eventually, it's gonna come back and bite me. So we're gonna not. All right. So I will throw this out there. We could do another topic if someone. So out of since Chance, I know you don't have a D20 on you, and you might not even know what D20 is. So out of the numbers 1 to 20, don't pick 2, 15, or 19. Pick a number.
17.
Okay. Well, this is another high school story. Or question, actually.
Oh, no.
Funnily enough. So, can everyone answer this question? Well, Chance, are you still technically a senior? Are you technically a senior in high school?
I'm in college.
Are you in college? Okay. Yeah, you're right. You're a freshman.
Shit!
Yeah.
Oh my god, I haven't talked to you in that
Yeah,
long.
You're right. Duh. You're the same age as Derek and Sky. Duh. You're a freshman.
Yeah. Okay, go on.
But
What's the question?
okay, that means everyone can answer it.
Hit my-
Yeah, Chance, your mic is going a little bit.
No, I just wasn't sure if it was mine.
No,
mine
it's
then.
Chance because like when he mutes it like on his mic, it like gives off a lot of static.
Is that better?
Yes, it's a lot.
No,
better.
it's fine.
Yeah.
I had no problem with that. I was just trying
No,
to
it
figure out
was it was
me.
far away.
Yeah. Okay, but
Okay,
the
let's
question is, what has changed about you the most since high school?
What, are we talking like beginning of high school or like just high school in general?
I kind of was taking since so this would be harder for Sky and Chance since you guys are fresh out of high school.
Why don't we do both?
But yeah, you know what? Both. Let's start with
From beginning to end, and then from end to now.
Sure, we'll go. Okay, first we'll talk about from freshman year to senior year, and I'm gonna let Chance and Sky lead because that's more recent for you guys,
Yep.
and it gives us a chance to think.
I
I'll,
can't. Haha.
I'll start
I
for
can-
this
I
one.
can-
I'm
I
just,
don't
I'm
wanna
just
word
gonna need to hear the
everything.
question again because I
This
was
is so
reading
much.
something.
Kyle,
pretty
it's
much
such a long
about
time for
how
you,
much-
isn't it?
Like what?
Yeah.
What primarily has changed about you from freshman year of high school to senior year, and senior year of high school to now? Okay, me and Sky are going first. So for me, my freshman year of high school, I was an ultra conservative piece of white trash that hated people of color, hated gay people, pretty much hated everyone. So that changed my senior year for sure. And like, of course, my entire politics. I remember watching in 2008 the results of the election and me fucking simply not wanting Barack Obama to win because he was black. Not even kidding. Not even kidding.
Wow.
In 2008.
No, but you
And then
you
by
did change though,
2012
so right?
By 2012, it had started to progress into me being more accepting. And then by 2016, obviously, I was a completely different person.
Yeah, it takes a little bit of time, but I know.
Yeah. And
I mean, not
that's
to
how
talk
it grew into me.
trash about your area, but you are in a very conservative area.
Yeah,
I mean,
I am
yeah.
in a
To be
very-
honest, you're in a very like not to blow things out of proportion, but I would say you're in a very like economically sound area, and
Yeah.
when typically in economically sound areas, you do find a lot more conservative people there.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
like it's kind of the, I guess, stereotype of the area.
It's the trend.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was probably the biggest thing from freshman year, senior year. From senior year to now, I don't know. I feel more ambitious,
Okay.
if that
No,
makes sense.
I understand what you mean.
Like, I'm so much more willing to do things, and I want to, explore. I want to, whatever. Get an internship. Like, I don't know.
No, that's good. Yeah, I mean, I can relate. Well, I think part of my answer is going to be similar to that. Yeah, but is that
Guy?
where you're going? So
Who's next,
Sky,
right?
Sky here? I don't know.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Did you hear the question, Sky?
Yes,
Okay.
I did.
Okay.
Right, so I was never a racist or anything like that, but anyways, let's see. Biggest thing...
From start
Me.
from freshman to senior year,
Right. Freshman to senior, my lifestyle changed a lot.
Okay.
Like, nothing like emotional. I'm talking about like diet, exercise, and all that. Because beforehand, I was a fat piece of shit. I'm still chubby
Hey,
as hell,
leave me
but...
be.
Hey, listen. I'm being honest, right?
Yeah.
I'm still chubby, but I eat a lot healthier for the most part, and I get more exercise. But
And get more women.
negative point. Not necessarily. I wouldn't say that, Hydro. You're getting ahead of me right there. But
Alright. You get more men?
I try my best.
Okay.
It's proven to be ineffective. But Chance has still yet to say no, so
You still got that going for you, yeah.
yeah. And senior year to now, I tend to be less trustworthy of people. Like, not like, despise everyone, but I don't... I tend to assume everyone is an idiot, pretty much. Just to
Oh,
be on the safe
retweet.
side.
You've learned well,
I
my
mean,
young Padawan.
I can't blame you.
Retweet.
Pretty much.
It's because
That's,
everyone's an idiot, Sky.
Yeah, well, yeah. I don't want to go outright and say it.
Don't worry,
No,
I
no,
did.
fuck
It's okay,
it,
you
we
can
all
disagree.
That's pretty much the biggest thing for me.
Okay. Yeah. I'll go. So coming up with something from freshman to senior year was hard. I think I became probably a lot more social throughout high school, and I kind of just stopped caring about what people thought. Because to kind of like tell this accurately, I have to go back into elementary school a little bit. So back in elementary school, not to have like a sad sap story kind of thing going on, but it's kind of just what happened. Almost everyone in my elementary school kind of like rejected me and like decided not to be my friend anymore because of some rumors that were spread. So I kind of
I already can't see colors. Yeah, fuck that
no,
kid.
everyone knew that was fact. So no, but somewhat. So basically, what happened? So you know how people change. I went from a short, chubby kid to like one of the taller kids in the class, and it was actually like I hate to say ever give myself anything. I would say I was decent looking. And as people started to want to date me, and I dated one girl. Then we broke up, and I'm like, yeah, I just don't want to date right now. I'm good. That was rough. We taking a break, and then there were a few girls who wanted to date me at the time, and I'm like, I really don't want to date people right now. Like, it's just not what I want to do. And basically, they took the rejection as I'm gonna ruin this dude's life. So they basically just turned the entire grade on me somehow. Dude, the fact that they turned everyone who's not named Jacob on me was great. I don't know how.
It's impressive.
Yeah, like I'm like, wow, like you have some pull here, Jesus. Like, it's like, but there were two of you, and like they were like best friends too, and like,
Yeah.
I'm like, how would that have worked?
The younger you are, the more brutal they can be.
Yeah, but like, how would that work though, right? Like, if I had dated one of them, wouldn't the other one have just made rumors about me?
Yeah,
Like,
honestly.
I don't know. I was in a lose-lose there, but yeah, that caused me to like be really like more quiet and just not social really. I really at that point like I only hung out with Jacob. Some things never change.
Why would you do that?
Cause I love Jacob. He's probably like my best friend throughout like all the years. Cause he's the only one in elementary school that stuck with me.
What a guy he is.
I mean, so funnily enough, looking back, Jacob and I talked about this like a year ago, and Jacob's like, to be fair, no one talked to me in elementary school, so I didn't even hear any of the rumors. And I'm like, it's fair. It's fair.
Good friendship.
What a friendship, right?
Pretty solid. What are rumors? Tony.
What a friendship, though.
Together alone.
Yeah. Oh man, but to go back, yeah. So from freshman to senior year of high school, I would say I became more social and just generally didn't care what people said or thought about
Actually,
me.
same. I retweet that.
Yeah. So I kind of, which weirdly enough, me doing that led me to having a lot more friends. How does that work? I don't know.
Oh,
I'll
the
retweet
people
that
who
part
tend
too.
to be quiet and don't want to interact with other people tend to stick with each other, and I would say that was a good portion of our group.
Yeah, but like I talked so
most of
much
us
in high
didn't-
school.
Well, okay, like take it like this: you don't.
I would walk up to the quiet kids
What
and
you-
talk to them.
It's a weird limbo, I guess you could say. It's
Yeah.
like I hated the entire school. I legitimately hated at least 95% of the people that we went to school with. I just, they were all assholes. Like with you, they were all assholes to me in elementary school, and a good portion of them were from my elementary
that's
school.
fair. Yeah.
So it's like I've just gave them no credit, and yeah, they might be good people now, but I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I'm not even saying they were good people. For me, it was just like I don't care about what I'm saying or doing, and I don't care what you say or do.
Yeah.
This thing, I really just don't. So like, I'm just gonna talk to people, and be friendly with them, and it worked well. Like I didn't have any enemies in high school. Like I didn't have like someone that I could say that I know hated me. If they did, they were very secretive about it, and good for them. Keep it.
Scheming.
Keep the fire.
I actually had a lot of people in high school that hated me.
No offense, Chance, I can see that.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it depends which Chance we're talking about. Because Chance, even like this is meant to be a compliment, so please don't take it the wrong way. But even in the last few years, you have definitely matured a hell of a lot. Like I can.
Yeah.
So.
You're asking if I'm talking about shitty Chance or better Chance?
Right, like that's basically it, right? Like, I even from like your freshman year, was it when you went to School of Derek, right?
Yeah,
you were
freshman,
a
sophomore year,
completely fucking different person since then.
Yeah, I know. Trust me.
Cancerous would be the word.
I would even say testicular chancer.
Testicular Chancer.
That was your name.
Yeah,
When I met
cool.
Chance,
I
that
forgot
was his
about that
username.
name. I forgot about that name. What a
Oh, but
name
it was
that
the best. You'll never forget. I like usually remember like when I meet people what their first username was, when I met them at least. So yeah, I'll never forget that you're a testicular chancer. It's great. But no, yeah, you definitely have like matured and I think have become like even a better person. I would say throughout the years.
Oh, I'd hope so.
Yeah. Which, I mean, yeah, this is a compliment, you know? So, take it how you will. Don't get too big a head or I'll have to take it back. That's a joke, yeah.
You're a great guy, Hydro. You know that? You're my bestest friend.
Sarcasm, thanks. I feel it.
What?
I said I felt the sarcasm.
That wasn't sarcastic.
No?
I'm saying thank you for the compliments.
You're welcome, then, Chance. You're a good guy.
You're a nice guy. You're a good guy.
You're a good guy when you try to be.
What is that supposed to mean?
It
Not always?
I mean, it means exactly what it means. It's like, when you choose to be Cancer, you can be Cancer still. You have it in you.
Oh, trust me, I know it.
It
never left.
The power is
Never
there.
left.
You're like the Hulk, but with cancer.
But with cancer.
You can just spread your toxicity everywhere when you want it.
Oh, well. True, though.
Yeah.
That's fairly true.
But anyways, we were talking about... and then I would say from senior year to now, the hugest thing that's changed about me is definitely my work ethic. I didn't do a lot of work in high school.
Too.
I really didn't. I slacked off, didn't really do any homework or anything. I got passable grades in high school. I say passable. Like, I got, I think I was like a B average student when I could have easily been,
I wish.
like, yeah, but I could have easily... Ryan, I was a B average student when I didn't study once in all of high school. I didn't do any homework.
Not making me feel better.
Right? Like,
You're making him feel like shit about
I'm
himself.
sorry, but like, what I mean is if I put effort in high school, I could have started off better for myself. Because I had to go to a community college for 2 years before going to the university that I'm at now. And I didn't have the I couldn't have afforded, or I would not have gotten any scholarships to any university. Like, I had to go to a community college. And I had to fix myself. And I got a lot better work ethic. I do every bit of work I can now. So I think definitely my work ethic was probably the biggest thing that's changed.
I think it shows with the podcast.
It's fair.
Like, literally,
now we actually have topics prepared.
There was about 2 months ago when I compared myself to you because we have the same major, and I'm like, shit, he has a lot more for his portfolio than I do, and I'm fucked.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have all that much, dude. So don't like.
That's you have over 300 episodes.
It's
How many
198. Okay, this is episode 198 of background noise.
200, yeah.
Okay, over
Smile on my face.
3 years then.
Yeah, it's yeah. Wow.
4?
Literally,
Right?
you have the consistency of probably an employer's dream.
Or a human's nightmare, because I've done the podcast for 198 goddamn weeks in a row.
Yes.
Yes, but when they're hiring,
That's something.
especially in our case, to be both on time and consistent.
Sure. Yeah. But yeah, that's I did not have that in high school. Is what I'm trying to get at. Is that is something that's newer to me.
Like the improv?
Anything really. Improv was great. But intro to acting was a great class in high school. It really was. Helps a lot with coming up with stuff on the fly. Which I have to do a lot in this show.
LOL, true.
Yeah. Retreat, like, to save
You do
kids.
it a lot in life in general,
Yeah,
though.
you do. You do this a lot of times, especially Nick and I are communications majors.
Yeah.
You kind of just gotta go sometimes, you know?
You have to be able to improvise
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah, I wish my fucking
Or just be
mates and some of my
really
projects
good
could
at
do
knowing
that.
your
Yeah,
stuff.
exactly. You have to know it like by like the back of your hand, or you got to be able to bullshit like no one else.
Yeah.
So
Thankfully, I can bullshit, and have a great memory.
yeah.
So I'm kind of set at that.
I got one of those.
Whenever we roll for deception, we get like
Which one?
+5s on our rolls.
What do you think? Bullshitting.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think I've made?
I was gonna say
before?
memory.
I maybe did bullshitting in fucking high school.
Well, like, see, you just got to be really good at googling.
Retweet.
Essentially, my entire fucking degree.
That's why I said it. So, like, degrees say something about people, right? Mine and Nick's degrees basically are like, we can bullshit better than you. Ryan says, I can Google better than you. Chances says, I know politics way more than people should.
Okay.
Well, to be
People
honest,
should be well
people
versed.
I'm
should know
fucking
at
around,
least a
obviously,
little bit.
but...
People should know at least a little bit.
I'll go on my same rant that I always go on about this whole fucking. I don't care about politics. Doesn't affect me. Yeah.
I would like to.
Shut the
I would like
You
to
know what?
just throw out there. I was very much joking because I called mine and Nick's degree. I can bullshit better than you. If you didn't get the joke
Yeah,
there,
You know what? Let's not.
I don't care about politics. Doesn't matter. You vote
I
for
cannot tell you
last
about
one,
how
anyway.
many people
Okay.
defines the definition of
Okay,
bullshitting
listen to
in
me.
my major.
Listen to me right now, Kyle. I will tell you right now.
Giant douche
Oh,
shirt.
Listen,
Kyle,
just listen
what
for a
have you
minute.
done?
Just listen for this is a very calm lecture.
Kyle.
I just
Very
want to say
calm
one thing.
lecture on an episode of South Park.
I just want to say one thing to you.
On an
I
episode
bet
of
the
South Park?
people in Flint, Michigan said the same thing. Oh, I don't. Politics doesn't affect my
Yeah.
life. Yeah, until they were fucking dying because there was lead in their water because of their politicians.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't
good job,
forget to
America.
vote against
Yeah.
net neutrality or for net
Guess
neutrality.
what? I'm not.
Yeah,
And
but
if you
these
live in the
things
state
happen.
of
hey man,
Every
you guys
year.
elected a leader who named 2 baby
Name two
pandas.
pandas. Yeah, that was
Oh,
our
and
worst
if you
option.
if you have
That's
elections
like
coming
named
up this
pandas,
year,
so
and
you
you're
know.
I don't know if that was your
state,
worst option.
I mean, probably not.
go vote for people in your state.
I
at
thought
your elections.
Isn't
I
that
think
dude from
Justin
Shark
Trudeau
Tank
was
running for
second or
Canadian
third from
president
worst.
Yeah, I know. I
or
want to
prime
know.
minister?
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who, Mark Cuban is?
No, the other guy.
What? No.
Cuban.
Wait,
I know
wait.
he's American.
He's like bald.
We need to start a
Yeah,
side topic
uh,
now.
Mr. Wonderful. Kevin
Alright,
something.
O'Leary.
Kevin O'Leary,
Kevin
right?
O'Leary.
Is that it?
Yeah. Yeah. I want
I just
to
know him as Mr. Wonderful.
I will vote
That's
for
what they
him
call him on the
like
show.
10 times out of 10 if he gets through to that shit.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Gets through to that
100%.
point.
Yeah.
Will he?
No.
You don't think so?
I don't think so, but it'd be cool. I'd vote.
So,
I'd
you know how many people said that about Donald Trump?
Yeah,
Joke now, Kyle!
For the novelty.
Yeah, no, but I'd be cool with it.
Kyle, you say that
I
now?
would not
Wait
vote for him.
until you're like, your president's a
scumbag.
few months in, you're
Yeah,
like,
he's a
oh my
scumbag.
god.
He is a scumbag, but he also made Rita Rabbit, and you know what? I'm okay with that.
Okay, but it doesn't give him an excuse to be a complete scumbag.
I mean, he'd be still less of a scumbag than what you guys ended up with.
I mean, you're not
I don't
wrong.
know about that. There's a great interview with fucking Kevin O'Leary where the interviewer asks him his opinion on the fact that 6 people own more wealth than the bottom 50% of the world, and he says it's a
yeah.
great thing, and that poverty is the biggest motivator or some shit. And I was just like, dude, shut the fuck up! You're such a cunt.
Oh, man.
You know, he was like extremely poor growing up, right?
Okay.
It was a great motivator for him. That's how he got rich, was because he didn't want to be poor anymore. So he made
most of the
something that was
peop- mo- mo-
amazing and sold it for a fuck ton of money,
Okay.
and then was really good with his money, and now he's rich.
Okay, and you're gonna tell me that people in Africa that he's comparing himself to had the same opportunities? No,
Fuck Africa.
they don't even have
Shit.
fucking electricity in some
That's
parts
not
of
even a
fucking-
problem.
What?
They get billions of dollars from us regardless. It's not even our problem. I don't
Oh
even give a
my
shit.
god, I hate you.
We should just cut them off.
All right. Well, all right.
Oh, God.
We should probably
An
get back to the main
absolute
topic.
cunt.
Yeah, we'll get back. let's go back. Yeah. So obviously I'm done with my answer.
Okay, anyway. Yeah.
So
Ryan, did
I'm
you
getting
answer
cancer
yet?
from this conversation.
I haven't
no,
answered yet.
it's people haven't answered yet. Ryan, Nick, and Kyle.
What conversation are we on?
Back to the high school.
The high school
yeah.
thing? Still?
Yeah, 'cause not everyone
my
answered.
Hammered. Oh
Well, we
my
kinda got off-
We got off topic, so we'll bring it
little
back. Ryan, do you want to go?
Sure. I can think of 3 things from.
Okay.
That changed big time.
Yeah.
What about from anything from freshman to senior year that you could?
Well, yeah, 3 things from freshman to
Oh,
senior
okay.
year, actually.
Gotcha.
All right. Well, first one, I'm gonna go with Sky in this. Weight. I lost over 100 and something pounds between my sophomore into my junior year.
You definitely.
I mean,
it was crazy. Yeah.
I gained like
I
50
didn't
of it
lose that
back.
much. Damn.
Yeah, no, it was a lot. I mean, I gained it back. It wasn't exactly through healthy means, and I'm much happier with my life bigger, ironically, because I was always cold. I hated being weak. I had grown up being big guy, strong, and then I just lost all that, which sucked. But I learned how to be healthy. Like, I still eat like shit now because I don't really have time to do anything else. And yeah, that's probably an excuse, but that's irrelevant.
But that's irrelevant.
That's irrelevant.
The second
Irrelevant.
one, I guess the second one, I stopped taking people's shit. I became so much less of a pushover because of hockey, and I
You
don't
played
know.
hockey?
Yeah, he's a
I
hockey
played
guy.
varsity ice hockey.
You played the
fucking
shit out of
hockey.
Yeah, he played.
Played
I
the
played-
shit out of it. He didn't just play it, he played the shit
You
out
know,
of it.
Ryan.
Yeah,
Ryan was
that's how I
like
started the
he
shit.
played a long time for hockey, I think, right?
Really?
I mean,
didn't
I
know that.
played hockey since I was a little
Yeah.
kid, but ice hockey really was the first time I actually was able to hit people, and I don't know, I guess that brought out a more of an aggressive side, as I tend to be more of a passive kid. And then, you know, people used to pick on me and stuff like that. And then because of ice hockey, I started standing up for myself a lot more. You know, not only with people, but like with peers and adults too. You know, I used to get shit on by whoever it may be, and I stood up for myself. And, you know, I don't take that shit anymore. Even from people like 3 times my size, I don't give a shit.
I can imagine you just bashing your coach's head in like, you don't fucking tell me what to do.
You don't know me. You don't know my life. Pow.
Ironically, some of the coaches I had were some of the biggest. I had 3 coaches in the matter of 4 years because our school was kind of shit and never could attract.
They
a
always
coach to stay
change 'em.
longer.
That was
So-
everything.
That's
All 3
depressing.
coaches were a really, really like useful part of my life because they taught me different things about hockey, which then I could translate to my real world, and I felt like that was really helpful. Like one of my junior year, we got like an ex pro. He was amazing, one of the best players.
Really?
He taught us all discipline, and it really helped in high school. And that actually leads to my next topic, my work ethic. In my first 2 years, I had some of the shittiest grades I think I've ever had and they were bad. They were C. I failed music. That's how bad I was doing. It was pretty sad. But like,
You failed the music course?
yeah, it was
Music-
mostly
the
because
music
I
appreciation
didn't
one,
give a
eh?
shit. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, music appreciation is shit. Never mind.
Wait,
I
what?
didn't-
How's that a course?
It
was
it's part.
dumb.
Well, it's a
You
quarter
need
of the
to
course actually.
That course was so dumb, though.
You need a
I know,
course in
it
the arts.
was.
It's
Well,
stupid.
no, it's in our high
I
school.
need to side story this really quick.
Okay, hold up, just real fast, though, Nick. Before that, just to
Appreciation.
clarify, it wasn't a full course. It's like a quarter of a course or something.
Oh, it's a
Yeah,
quarter
because
course? That's dumb.
freshman year you had to take a humanities thing, and it was 4 different courses broken. It was music appreciation, career awareness, art appreciation, and something else I can't remember.
Yeah, I took art music appreciation. It was a full year course. and it was half credit.
I don't know. Anyways, Nick had a thing.
Because you
so,
listen to
go ahead.
old music and look at old art, and you're supposed to go, "Oh wow, that was very."
And then you
impactful
get tested on it.
society."
You have to recite the name of everything in the music.
Yeah, it's really dumb.
But Nick had a
I
side story.
do have to say, though, which ties into why we lost so many people from freshman year to senior year when we graduated. Legit, in that class, there were 2 people who got pregnant and dropped out. And that's a quarter class, so there's not a lot of time there to do that.
Two people got pregnant sophomore year that I know of.
Yeah, I remember those.
I don't remember
People
freshman
are
year.
too women.
I do remember freshman year at least one.
Who?
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
I don't remember their names.
Someone got pregnant in your freshman year?
Yeah, are you, dude? Come on now.
I went to a baby shower of
It
someone who
happened
didn't
pretty
make it to high
commonly.
school.
You what?
The mother gave birth before
Let's just
high
throw
school.
a chance for a fucking loop.
I'm sorry, my town is too lily white.
Yeah, they were white.
Yeah, no, these guys. A good portion of these
Let
people
me
are white.
rephrase that. My town is too snooty and
that's
like I don't
There
even
you
know what
Oh,
to say about
okay.
it.
I mean, the girl was kind of like that, but
Dude, we grew up in an Irish Catholic area.
LOL.
Yeah.
I live with a bunch of Italians.
Yeah, I was gonna say
so-
there's a lot of
There's
Italians. Yeah.
Italians as
Yeah.
well.
Oh yeah, no,
What
I'm
about
not saying like that's just like a
Catholicism?
big part of the culture around here.
I do
You're
love the
gonna press
Irish
the
food,
shit
though.
out of people. They found that.
Irish and Italian meals are like my thing.
Well,
I love them so much.
What was that you love so much?
Irish and Italian food.
Okay, but who doesn't like fucking Italian food?
Same.
Dude, like my go-to thing for dinner is pasta. I'm like, pasta, let's go. Come
I'd
on.
probably eat pasta every night. Well, it has to be gluten-free pasta, but you
I
get
could eat
the point.
spaghetti every night. Oh, penne vodka I could eat several times a day.
Yo.
Several times. Like
A
I'm talking
day,
like
champ,
A day.
own it. A
Ah,
day.
to be honest,
Times a day.
to be
I
honest,
kid
I
you
probably
not.
could
For
eat
breakfast, lunch, and
penne,
dinner.
penne vodka like several times a day. Yeah, even like a midnight snack on top of that.
I respect it.
Took a little bit of chicken
I
with
like
it.
fettuccine with chicken.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, I knew both the girls that left sophomore year because they were pregnant. They both went to my elementary school. That's why I knew them. One of them I had dated in the past, and I had to crunch numbers in my head. And I'm like, oh, thank God.
Like I have to crunch the numbers in my head.
I can just think
That's
of the
a little
meme
weird.
of
Hey,
like the
whoever has
woman
not to do
thinking, doing all the
The one
math.
doing the math.
Yep. That wasn't me, right?
This is to say I was very happy once I did math.
You haven't had to do math, and then you're not doing school right, so it's fine.
Yeah, that's the most serious math I think I've ever done in my entire life.
How fucking bugged out do you have to be to consider if you got a girl pregnant or not in high school? Like, holy
Well, you
shit.
just had to go back 9 months and be like,
In freshman year, no less.
In freshman year.
It was sophomore year though.
Oh, sophomore year. Okay.
I mean, not
That doesn't make it
better.
better.
That's a year difference. Hello?
I legit had like no goddamn clue what was going on.
No, yeah. I dated the one girl, obviously. And you know, things happen when you date someone.
The wrong girl.
Yeah,
Sad.
I wasn't me. I am not.
You said it weren't you?
I am not the father.
I am not the father.
You have to go on an episode of Maury to prove that.
Oh,
Make it
the
confetti.
baby. So I don't want to. Okay, this is gonna sound bad, but the baby's not white.
Oh, so that's how you knew you weren't the father.
Yeah. Well, I mean, other than doing time.
Jacob.
What did you say, Jacob?
Jacob was.
No, it's not Jacob. The baby
the
came
moral
out
of the story.
Mexican. Okay. Hello.
Oh, okay.
It's a Mexican
It's
baby.
that, yes, it is. The parents are both Mexicans. So, and like, I'm not
Wow.
saying Mexican in a racist way. I mean, they actually both came
They actually are from Mexico.
and yeah, I actually know them both.
For some reason, people nowadays though use Mexican
As
to
like
describe
all Hispanic
Hispanics.
people, but yeah, no, like when I
All
say
Hispanic- well,
the only reason I
Mexican
know they're Mexican because I
Americans.
grew up with them, and I'm like, no, they're legitimately from Mexico. Like they came over like in 4th grade.
Oh
Yeah,
wow,
and
they're pretty old already.
yeah,
damn.
no.
must
Funnily
be
enough, in
hard.
elementary school, 4th grade, and they were all from Mexico. We gained like 15 kids in our grade.
Really? That's weird.
Yeah, it was a huge influx.
Especially because of where you are. Like I can understand in fucking
We have a
Texas or
huge
California.
Hispanic
No,
population.
huge Hispanic community around us.
It's huge.
Yeah,
really?
Yeah.
Pretty sizable.
The elementary
When
school
I'm
I
there, I
went
feel
to
like I don't
is
see that many Hispanic people.
my graduating class
They're pretty
chance
wonderful,
was
though.
nearly
They're awesome.
half Hispanic.
Yeah. Especially late night shift.
I don't know about
Yo.
you guys, but at the job I work,
Dude.
since we are relying on
Friday
tips
late
a
night
lot,
shift.
like fucking Mexicans and Hispanics always are the most likely to tip.
Oh yeah, most definitely. They recognize hard work.
Yeah, fucking. It's funny. The American people that come there, fucking. You could tell like by what they're wearing, you're fucking rich, and they fucking order like $80 worth of food and then don't tip you.
Yeah.
It's
I
just
worked
funny
in-
as fuck to me.
Kitchen for like 2, almost 3 years, and it was, you know, they were some of the hardest workers, some of the best workers, you know,
Yeah.
I've ever worked with. The owner was a total douche to them, and I felt so bad. Like I tried my best to, help them where I could,
Yeah.
especially in the kitchen, like when they needed help, like clearing stuff and just cleaning. I would stay a couple hours extra just to help clean because they would be just like 3 or 4 of them would have to clean an entire banquet hall kitchen by themselves and be paid literally nothing.
Literally nothing.
That's
Man.
what's-
And the cleaning shift is always the worst on this because it takes fucking forever.
Yeah.
And then you just smell like bleach for the rest of the day.
Bleach.
God, my hands.
So I hate to derail where we're going with this, but Ryan, to go back to you,
Oh,
what changed from you from senior year to now?
Well, I do have one more. from
Okay,
high
go
school,
for it. Sorry,
actually.
I thought you named 3 already. That's my bad.
Well, my work ethic changed insanely amount. And then, ironically, going to senior year to now, I realized that work ethic was somewhat wasted towards unnecessary, stupid goals. And I put too much effort into dumb things. Looking back, I'm like, I could have been doing, there were like dumb decisions, rash decisions on stuff that I thought would be useful, and have turned out to be somewhat. But I would have liked to. I have started worrying a lot less about stupid things, and a lot of those times that work ethic brought out a lot of fear. Like, oh, I got to get perfect SAT scores. Well, the more and more I go into the work world in my internship, no one has asked, oh, what were your SAT scores? I'm like,
Nobody gives a shit.
yeah, literally. Just look at my resume. Look at what I've done. And I don't give a shit about, I got a 1600 on the SATs. Oh, he's not a
Ryan.
good worker.
I know somebody who has a 4.0 GPA in my college and got a 1200 on their SATs.
Yeah, it's
On the easier SATs, mind you. This is when they made it easier.
yeah.
We took the harder one.
Yeah. What was it, the PSAT or something like that?
Well,
Was
the,
the easier one?
PSAT was just a practice exam. We all
No,
did it, and
They
then
named it something else. I couldn't remember the acronym for it.
They called it. Well, there's the SAT, and now they have the redesigned SAT, is what they call it.
Is that seriously it?
Yes,
Not
they
even
literally call
credit?
it the redesigned
It
SAT.
just takes out the essay portion.
What?
The essay
Wait.
portion is optional now. You have to pay extra money to write the essay, which I
Oh,
did.
they can go fuck
did
themselves.
you get extra points or something? Or
I don't understand the whole scoring
Okay.
system, so
Yeah.
I really don't.
Scoring
know.
system is pretty
That's
dumb.
Anyway, yeah, okay.
But yeah, basically, nobody gives a shit about the about the stupid scores, because literally...
Yeah, if only someone told us that in high school.
Yeah, I only got a. I only got a
I mean, the
1250
only
on my
thing that
SAT.
matters
SAT.
is just,
Well,
like,
man.
hitting the minimum amount for scholarships, because she was 10 points off from getting the presidential scholarship here, and I'm so annoyed by that.
Yeah,
That sucks.
that's not fun.
Yeah, I guess that was like the biggest change for me is that my work ethic from now has dropped, but I put my work toward a lot more meaningful things. I put my work towards like
You consolidated your effort,
I wouldn't even say I consolidated.
or just stop
it's not
dealing
like I
with the
didn't
stupid
consolidate
shit.
in high school. I guess I guess consolidate would probably be. I focused more on what things were important in
And
my
things
life.
are important. Yeah.
Yeah, like I found what I'm probably going to do for the rest of my life. Work with people who have disabilities in a certain sense. Maybe become a researcher, get a PhD, and then just work with that. Or I'm gonna do something not even in this field. I don't even know yet. Like everyone keeps asking me, it's like, oh, you're gonna get a job? I'm like, I want to try to figure out how to fucking pay my loans first. If I have to get a shitty ass job at like Kmart, then sure, why the fuck not? And if I can't get a job out of college,
hell no. I'm looking for jobs in December.
oh well, no, I'm looking too. In fact, I might be getting a scholarship to master's school, but that's irrelevant. Stuff like that changes. I became a lot more go with the flow. Like something happened, then my dad says if there's a fork in a roll, pick up the fork, and just go.
And what are you supposed to do? Like eat the road?
No, just like it doesn't
You
matter.
wait to find the knife, and then you cut up pieces that are needed.
It's
You can't just fork the road.
I'm
chance.
confused.
Duh.
I'm
That's because they don't know what a fork in the road means.
Yeah,
They're-
It was a
they think It means an
joke.
actual
Relax, it was a joke. I'm memeing you.
I don't know. Chance. You're done. You only got 1250.
I'm pretty dumb.
Yeah.
1250 is not that bad on the redesigned SAT, but okay.
Yeah, sure.
It's on
Okay,
1600
yeah.
though.
We just went over the fact that the SAT didn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter
Yeah, but
regardless.
still.
So, anyways, Ryan, was that your
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's pretty cool, honestly. Some good changes for sure.
Yeah.
How about Nick?
Yes. So, my 8th grade year, I would say... let's see. I'm on the 3rd floor of my dorm building right now. If I were to describe my self-esteem, it would be all the way 5 feet below ground level.
I feel you.
And I think just around the end of 8th grade, I had found first thing that I was actually motivated about or interested vaguely other than video games, which was acting. And I was the shyest, least determined kid ever. And
Yeah,
was
you're
also
ugly.
depressed. Bruh.
Nick's not ugly, dude. How are you talking
I was
about?
probably a little ugly with the bull
No,
hair.
I'm kidding. I love you. Let's get married and
I had the bull-shaped hair. Please.
let's get married. Let's get.
Please.
Hey,
right
hey,
now.
Hey.
Wait,
hey,
can
hey.
you marry yourself to someone?
I
marry a
don't
tree if you
know.
want to.
I've been really wondering that.
It's 6 son. We'll talk later.
Nick, continue. I'm sorry, lovely.
Freshman year, I decided to join the drama club, and that literally defines a large portion of my life now.
And how'd you do in that, beautiful?
Because not only did I wind up getting a very large role, I wound up meeting a lot of people. Like, when I got out of elementary, what do you consider elementary and middle school? I had one friend. Just one.
Hey, you're like me.
Me.
And I had enough people bullying me where I legitimately had a restraining order on
Okay,
someone.
I didn't have a restraining order. Probably could have got
I
one. though.
legitimately had a restraining order, and the school had to plan around that.
Damn.
Was to say the school was terrible. They fired the person who was causing that problem, and the school's a lot better now.
Would you have a
only
restraining
took
order
the-
Wait, was a teacher? Wait, what?
It- No. Restraining order against another student, but the person who simply wasn't taking action that could have prevented this, like,
They were
4
kind of
years
facilitating
prior,
it?
was taking up, like, half of the school's budget in her pay.
Oh, she got canned.
Yeah, as soon as they figured that out, that she got canned.
You guys
Basically, the school's doing a lot better now because it looks way nicer.
You guys want to hear something funny, real quick? Just let me interject 'cause while you're on this topic of like people getting fired from schools. Funny thing, in my school district, a few years back, this guy gets fired. He had a low-level administration job. Guy gets fired for inappropriate relations with a student.
Oh, God.
Next year, when she drops the charges, he gets rehired to a higher-paying position.
Oh.
Continue. He's now vice principal. He's now vice principal.
What?
Continue.
Good.
What is this world?
Not even kidding.
Anyways.
He also got a DWI the week before graduation this past year. Anyways, continue.
I would also like to say, when I mean literally like half the budget of the school, I mean literally half the budget of the... It was that bad. Anyways. So freshman year was enormous for me because it basically defined where I wanted to go in college. It basically gave me a confidence boost of some sort. I had a giant support base of friends, and I got to meet a whole lot of different people who weren't like, oh, I just like video games and Halo.
That's still a lot of our friends though, today, to be honest.
Yeah, but really, who likes Halo
A
anymore?
lot
It's
of our
kind of
friends
shit.
do.
Fight
Yeah.
me.
we have a Halo night every year,
now,
Chance.
Now I like talking about politics and food and actual culture and
And culture and language,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
motherfucker. Surprise, motherfucker.
Sunrise, motherfucker.
However, one thing that never changed for me was that even by senior year, I never really was motivated to do things be outside of school. Like, there were clubs and stuff that you would do, of course, But unless like somebody presented it to me and said like, here, do this, do a good job, and we'll praise you for it, I wasn't really self-motivated to do it.
Mhm.
Which is why I sort of envy the whole podcast thing, getting back to that before.
Mhm.
Because, like, I never recognized that I need to do that until, like, last year. And it's very difficult to do at this point.
I mean, not necessarily.
Yo, I'd be down to do a second podcast. Let's fucking
Like-
do it.
Like, you guys
The brother
always had, like,
podcast.
trouble with grades at some point in your stories. I never had trouble with grades in high school. Grades for me were like, study a little bit, you're done, you got an A+, good job. Like,
Fuck
I
you.
learned to work hard in high school and in
Then
elementary
move out to
school.
college.
And yeah, I got a presidential scholarship into the college that I go to now. I didn't get like any other scholarships. Like that was the only thing that is keeping me here.
I didn't learn how to work hard in school until I started my statistics class this year. But before that, it was literally like I would show up and get fucking straight A's. Statistics class is probably the only class I've ever taken where I've actually studied. True story.
Like me.
That was me with math up until I hit geometry in high school, and then I was like, this shit is not easy for me. And everyone else is like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, this isn't easy.
Yeah, I fucking hate math classes, to be honest. I'm not bad
Uh,
at them, I just hate them.
I'll get to my side story of why I hate math class now. I used to love it.
Because they make you do math in it.
And then your math teacher fucking tried to finger you in the boys' bathroom.
No, that's my story.
My
I'm
God.
joking. It's a joke.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, but now,
I have
Well-
to go.
Yeah,
Just
it
lost
wasn't a teacher.
We
Just
got-
fucking
we
around,
lost
another
got
joke.
fingered in the boys' bathroom by your math teacher demographic.
Oh no! That was my favorite niche audience.
But now, from the beginning of college to now, I guess what I've learned is that for the people who bullshitted their way through my major, they don't know what the fuck they're doing. And literally, I went to my internship, and they're talking about, like, literally, we're looking for people actively, and they just don't go for it. And I'm like, what?
Can I just interject? What is your internship right now?
It's working with I will not say who it is specifically,
just
but
a general
it's a-
overview.
essentially we come up with different TV and movie pilots and plots, sell them to shows, and also edit them and put them together.
Okay.
That sounds
Interesting.
really cool, actually.
It is fucking... I was researching something on Batman the other day. Oh boy, I will have to show you that.
Please do.
So did you say you make pilots? Is that what I got out of that? I wasn't.
We make pilots if one of the TV networks or film people are interested.
Show some interest in the,
Yeah.
the storyboard
If
they've
they're not
designed, I
interested,
assume.
like the way to speed up the process is just like, are you interested in the idea, even vaguely? And they'll be like, sure, make a pilot. No. If they're not, there's no point in wasting the money. It's just
Yeah.
sped up the process, which is really cool, actually. But what I've noticed is that they're like, yeah, no, it's not that hard to get your foot in the door. People just don't try.
They just don't stay in the door.
And literally, in my major, all my professors are like, it's really hard to get in. Try it every moment. And I'm like, okay. Not a lot of people actually get into these internships. There's only like 4 people out of the like 60 in my major that actually have an internship.
Meanwhile, it's
And-
required for mine.
Those are
Yeah, I
those
have
slave
to do
labor
an
ones,
internship
right?
at some point.
And I
Well,
didn't
yeah,
even
dude.
try to get this one. I just happened to have gotten it based off of just talking to someone who was there for business internships.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Uh,
a big part of getting an internship is also who you know. Like, yeah, there are people that get in solely on merit, but a lot of good people get left out just because they don't know someone on the inside.
I
you know?
got an internship job. I got an internship, I got undergraduate research, and I got on a grant because I was nice to a professor and I talked to her and I actually enjoyed talking to her.
Yeah, people really underrate the value of being friendly with your
Dude, that's
professor.
why I'm
yeah,
friendly to all
but,
my
like,
professors.
seriously.
just
I'm-
to be, you know.
I showed interest in another professor's research. He wants me on his research on top of the research I'm doing this semester, next semester.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like
So, as an
so far-
undergraduate, I'm gonna have 2 research projects. That's
Yeah,
insane.
it's pretty cool.
yeah.
But I would just like to say at the end that all the people who did bullshit, who now are not trying for internships and shit, even if they do land one, oh my god, I use everything that I've learned.
Yeah.
Literally everything that I've learned I've been using.
Good.
See,
I can't imagine them lasting longer than a day.
dude, the
What-
problem with my major is that there's so much broad stuff. It's like, what the fuck do I use? Like, I guess it's separated, especially with an internship in your favor, where you can have some level of focus on a certain topic or certain, you know, style of doing work, right?
Yeah, that's fair.
Right.
No, I'm trying to get his gauge. Like he, you know, there's like a level in which they taught him how to do things, and it's helpful. It's just like at my school, there's a big problem where they don't teach you how to focus on one thing. They give you a very broad aspect of like, this is what you can do, and they're like, go have fun with it. It's like, yeah, this is a lot of fun, but that's not what they're looking for. So, like, I'm envious of a school that would actually allow you to focus heavier on a singular topic.
So more structure
Yeah, I
rather
mean,
than like a free for all
Yeah,
kind
that
of
makes sense.
environment.
yeah.
Quick question on somewhat similar of this. How many of you think a liberal arts degree...
You cut out.
A liberal arts degree, what?
Is
You
he
cut
out?
off after liberal arts.
Yeah, how many of you think that a liberal arts degree is useless?
Definitely not.
Bad as
I
useless
don't-
political science major.
Oh.
You
Oh,
okay?
oh
Okay.
dear lord.
Okay.
So, is that just one person?
Okay. It depends. I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
It
it
really
depends
depends
on
because
I'm not sure about
it
like what.
there are
so I
different
can't compare it.
types of liberal arts degrees.
If I'm understanding
Like-
this correctly, it's a generic bullshit degree, right? Where
Not-
you could
not
have
really,
taken
I mean,
something that you actually could
it's-
have been useful. I don't know.
Liberal arts degree is a very broad
Yeah.
topic.
That's-
Like that
that's the
ranges
problem.
from
That's what I'm trying to get at.
ranges
Is
from
it
political
depends
science
what
to
you,
educators.
right. That's what I'm trying to get at. It depends on what you
Like
did.
learning literally general knowledge about everything so that you're not an idiot.
Like maybe if you're getting a liberal arts degree and your major is Latin studies.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say something like that. Or if your major is like sculpting, right? Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
tell
Yeah.
you straight up, that's a useless degree.
Yeah.
Trust me, I know. I have
Okay, well, there's
one of my friend's sisters is majoring. Do you guys know Alfred State?
Yep.
I don't.
Fucking goes there and majors in. I think it's ceramics. Majors in ceramics.
Yeah, I mean,
Ceramics is
Hey,
pretty
cool,
cool.
go
Don't diss
build-
it.
thing.
You don't
cool.
make
Yeah,
money
it's
doing
definitely
ceramics,
cool.
though.
But like,
Yeah.
It's cool.
that's something.
I would
If you
love
really
it.
are that into it, you should take that as like a minor. In my opinion.
Yeah.
Just.
I would have taken graphic design if I could,
Yeah.
but I can't.
But really, when people say like liberal arts degrees are
Graphic
worthless,
design is a
they
little
don't understand the
different.
scope.
I'll-
The scope of liberal arts degree.
Hold
Because-
on. This is what I'm following up with, Chance, because literally, the employers that come to my school and are like, here, we have a careers fair day, and literally there's like 200 different employers there.
Yeah.
They're still complaining to the campus that it's like, liberal arts, we want liberal arts people, we want them to be competent with basic skills in the workplace.
Well, there's a
And I hear
need.
this from the staff, literally from the advising staff, and I'm just like, what the fuck? They actually mean it? What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Yeah, well, because
Because for
there's
me,
there's a
20
need.
all I hear is liberal arts is useless.
Pay you anything, so it's
The thing though, like I'll be honest, on this podcast, I've said before that certain liberal arts degrees are useless because
Oh yeah. for our
I
side.
really do
Yeah.
still believe it, but like there are certain aspects of it that I think are 100% like needed in society. Like I think you need like political science majors. I
You
think
need
you
to
need
know how to
communication
use
majors.
Microsoft Word.
Yeah, I mean, if like your only qualification is you know how to use Microsoft Word, then I don't know. But
Plus, it's demonized, but liberal arts is like a very it's a very broad in terms of like what you learn, no matter what you.
I more shit on, and like you can bash me for it, is like fine arts, for the most part when it comes to majoring in like I don't know the actual majors to be fair, but like I said already before, like something like sculpting, or if you're majoring in like a ceramics, like if you really want to be an art person, probably the best route to go is you get a teaching degree and you try to become an art teacher.
Teach it.
If you really want to do arts for a living. I think that is like a legitimate like route to take, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But just getting like a job that you're primarily gonna paint and then make money off of it. That's it's not,
like I don't know
not
about
likely.
I don't know about you guys, but like my art teachers as a child, it wasn't like their passion was teaching.
No,
their passion was the artwork that they could do with school supplies while they made us do busy work. You know, it was a way for them to it was a way for them to follow their passion
and make money while doing so,
and actually make decent money.
Say decent because unfortunately teachers still get underpaid a lot.
Yeah, but I'm saying decent, like they can kind of live off of it.
Yeah, no, I get you. Yeah, that's like that's why I'm saying like, what the hell was that noise?
That's also why I hate this whole concept of schools being funded by property tax in the area, because like because I live in a more upper class town, my teachers get paid $100,000 a year, so of course we're going to have a lot of competition.
Tell you about one town near me.
I don't even want to know which one.
You want to know what they do?
What?
It's a primarily Jewish town, so they all declare that their houses are temples, so they don't pay property tax.
Oh, of course. And then another scandal in that community was they would buy a house and then air quotes rent it to their wife, but they never theoretically married, so it wouldn't come back to bite them. And then they would live in the house for free.
Yeah.
Or buy it and purposely let the property devalue to devalue the rest of the property in hopes that the owners would move out so they can buy it.
Stuff. One thing I will say though, Nick, did you finish your you did you do your to the college one?
Yeah.
Too? You did, right?
Yeah.
So just to wrap this topic up, Kyle hasn't gone yet, and Kyle, good luck in remembering, because
I made a TLDR, so
okay.
Yeah.
TLDR, then smart, aggressive, hardworking, racist, confident, social, smoked too much,
drink way too much, in good shape, in a very unhealthy way.
Now,
badly slow and social autistic.
Antisocial and artistic.
No, not artistic. Autistic.
I didn't want to say autistic.
Oh, you just
forced my hand.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Yeah.
I kind of forgot to mention, under liberal arts, they make sure that you know how to do fractions, because there's people here who don't know how to do fractions.
Vince can't do fractions.
Why?
He doesn't understand them.
What does Vince do for a living, Kyle?
He's marketing.
What?
Yeah.
He doesn't know fractions.
He just makes charts.
I know, but still, like. Alright, I need a second. How do you?
It's confusing.
I do not know fractions.
One of his girlfriends had a clock that was like all in fractions. They could never read it.
So I will reiterate: if you don't think a liberal arts degree is important, it's pretty goddamn important, because there's people who are literally don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Well, I mean, like, could have.
I just wanted to circle back.
Literally, everybody else did. It's just for some.
I wanted to circle back real quick to this whole thing about like making sure you're on your professor's good side and shit. I'd always, as like a kid, made sure that my teachers loved me. A little bit of a teacher's pet.
Nerd.
Okay.
No, I'm just
Pot
a good
kettle
kid.
black there, Ryan.
I always look respectable. What'd you say? Pot called the kettle black? Huh?
I didn't say anything because I did the same thing.
That's why I'm like, Ryan, do you remember what you just
once
said
I started college, I realized
earlier about how you fucking got on this research or whatever?
once I started college, I realized more and more like the importance of it, especially like right now. I'm like my political science professor actually is also a lobbyist for the New York State Teachers Union. Okay, so I'm at some point within the next year might actually be able to take a trip up to Albany with him to the state capitol and talk to state legislatures and make some contacts, you know?
Oh,
Like,
that'd be cool.
Network.
It
All
is
networking.
it is
I
very
would
extremely
like to
worth
point
it to
out-
know your professors.
Oh hell yeah.
Chance, I would like to point out that IGOs and NGOs are also a really good way to network with.
Oh yeah, I know.
See, these are the things I wish I had known my freshman year and would have made more contacts. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, obviously, I didn't know many people in college at the time, so
Note to
Yeah.
self, children. Networking. Just fucking talk to anyone and make nice with
Learn
them.
your fucking
Literally.
OSPF and your EIGRP and your RIP protocols.
like I'm
Very
friends with
important.
people. I'm friends with people I absolutely hate. It's not like absolutely hate, but like I know they're smart. I know they're going places, and it's kind
That's
of
why
like
you
a-
maintain the relationship.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like I'm gonna actively hang out with them, but it's like
No, but it'll be
in a couple
beneficial.
years I can call them and like, hey, I need some help.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be beneficial with their
Yeah.
contacts plus your contacts.
Exactly.
Yeah, Kyle, I knew you were
we
making
kind of
jokes
over-
about that, but I had no idea what any of them meant. Okay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why I ignored them.
Chris isn't here. Okay. I don't even know where Chris is. I don't think he
I mean,
replied to
if
me.
Steve was here, he might have gotten it.
I miss Chris.
Networking protocols? Probably not. Why would he?
Is Steve alive?
I mean, I got it, but I was playing pub, so
Did you say you're
Yeah, I
playing
stopped
PUBG?
playing the video games because
Yeah.
I was legitimately not paying attention.
I
Isn't
played
Steve a
some Overwatch
programmer
during
or
this.
something?
Not gonna lie.
No, he's electrical engineer.
no, he's an
Even
electrical
less.
engineer.
Yeah. No.
I'm
Even less.
I'm. Well,
Well, I
he
mean,
programmed
Greg
a lot.
does
He does program
Like,
a lot on his own, but like, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
But, like,
the
that's
I'm the
still- you
programmer.
don't
It's not
networking,
working,
it's
yeah,
completely
so it would be a
different.
little different.
Yeah.
It's me and Dylan
Kyle,
who are the
do you
programmers.
have a job?
Yeah, I work at a firewall company. I work at
Yeah.
the firewall company, actually.
Make a lot of money?
Yeah, it's alright.
How
I
much?
hope it's not Windows Defender.
41.
41?
Yeah.
I'm
Or
hoping
46 now, because it's nice. So, or 47, whatever.
I'm hoping you're meaning 47 a year and not like $47 an hour.
47K a year.
No, a year.
$47 an
That
hour.
was very ubiquitous. You didn't really clarify what you meant there.
I
was
think
like,
you're the only person.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
yearly salary.
I was
Well,
pretty
I-
clear with
What
47.
about hourly
Well, I didn't know if he was
salaries
a
in
salaried
our
person. Like if he was a fucking salaried man.
I mean,
Well, when
if
you
he
ask
was
how
like,
much someone makes, they should respond with their yearly salary. That's
That's not always
Yeah.
true.
I mean,
how they should
I
respond.
honestly,
Well, it also
I've
depends on
never
if they
heard
have
of
a
anyone
salaried
respond
job.
that question with like, who's not like in college and working like at a restaurant or something, respond with how much.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, sorry, if you have a part-time job,
Then-
that's completely
yeah,
different.
but, like, if you're,
then
like,
you're paying
full-time
for it.
And I didn't know
usually
I didn't know
answering
your
hourly.
work status. I didn't know if it was part-time or full-time.
He's,
I
uh,
mean,
he's
you
some
can also
god.
be a consultant. If you think about it, like our degree like is heavy consultant. If you
Mhm.
think about it, so you know, you could be a
Ballpark,
consultant
it's-
making some money an hour,
Yeah.
whatever it may be.
Yeah, it's fair.
Like, yeah, I make like $300 an hour working for HP, but how much a year is that? Depends.
It depends how
Like,
much you
only
work,
It
right?
depends.
Yeah, exactly. So it's
Like if you make $300 an hour, but you work like 10 hours a day.
But you don't.
I know you
That's
don't,
the
but I'm
thing.
saying if you
Yeah.
did.
No.
That'd
But
be
I'm
nice.
saying
I
the point
mean-
of that was their salary range is like not that much higher than mine, so they make that much hourly, which is why you say the yearly.
Yeah, but that's why people respond like.
Can I ask a topic
Yeah.
real quick? Suggest a
Yeah, of
topic.
course.
So
Oh, everyone went
Who
with
here-
their high. Yeah, okay, we're good.
this is just a short, fun one.
Yeah.
So who here has watched or likes How I Met Your Mother?
Love it. Watch it twice.
I
haven't
watched
it.
a few episodes of it. I haven't.
Never watched it.
I've watched the whole series like probably
And Kyle's your
4
guy.
times.
Yeah.
Really?
Sector.
That's a surprise.
I've watched the whole series at least twice.
Nice. I love you
Yeah.
now, Kyle. Anyways, so
Oh
in
my.
one episode, you hear
Barney's
about the
Bay.
concept of... I'm actually about to talk about him. You hear about Barney's concept of dump day. which is
Dump day.
instead of having to shit throughout the year, it is one day where you 24-hour continuously shit.
So stupid.
And he said,
I need
Yeah.
these on it.
allegedly he had previously said that that was the dream, is the point.
Yep.
So I have a question. Would you like to have dump day where you wouldn't have to shit for the rest of the
You'd
year
settle
because of
down.
your one
I mean,
24-hour
absolutely.
continuous shit?
If you didn't take like the adverse effects of like actually thinking about how it all worked in your system.
Yeah, no science.
There's no science involved. Like,
Yes.
if I'm only doing one
Straight magic.
once a year?
Yes,
Yeah,
once a
one
year
day.
Yeah.
for 24 hours straight.
I 100%.
Now the question is, do
100% I'm down.
you define what day that is?
I don't think so. I would assume it's the same day every year.
Yeah.
You got to figure out that first year. It's gonna be absolute shit.
Literally, yeah.
Shit. But then you know.
I'd be down. I'd be
It's like
100%
if
down
you
for
can't
that.
determine like what day it'll be on to start with, then I don't-
That sucks, but
I'm
Yeah.
assuming you'd like feel it coming on, kind of thing.
I feel
You feel that? I think
that
you
much
actually
building up
noticed.
inside you. I feel like you'd feel it for the first like week beforehand.
Yeah.
You
like,
also
oh,
noticed
dump
that you're
day's
not
coming,
shitting.
guys.
Yeah.
It's my time of the year again.
Yeah, but could you imagine it just like happens right on Christmas every year, and you're just like, fuck me.
Can you just move
God.
Christmas to a
Well,
different
sucks,
day?
suck. Facts.
No,
Yeah.
but I'd 100% take the one day.
Yeah. Like, yeah, 100 times.
You know
so,
what?
yeah.
You know what the thing is? So we're so accustomed to taking shits every, I don't know, like
Do you
day
know how
or
much
day
time
or
it
something
saves?
like that. But you know what? The thing is, like, we've grown accustomed to, like, enjoying our time on the toilet. You know what I mean? Like,
What?
getting
You
away from
enjoy your time
troubles.
in the toilet?
I mean,
dude,
it's
I
mostly
fucking-
just you get it done. You're on your phone.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm just
But
on my
I fucking-
phone.
That's what I fucking love.
I'm
though,
not a
'cause
phone. I'm not a phone scroller.
No?
I
I've
will
turned
sit
into
down.
that now. I didn't used to be. I used to just be like, go there, get my business done. Now it's like I'm spend 40 minutes on Reddit. 'Cause
Exactly,
I
I
get
was-
lost.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I
Watch a fucking
literally,
movie.
I
Watch a
watch
fucking movie on the
Netflix.
toilet.
I watch
to
Netflix while I'm
be,
going to the
Sky.
bathroom, but right
Okay.
when I'm done, I'm out of there.
Okay.
That's not how you enjoy it, though, man. You just like,
So,
man.
What? Do you want me to enjoy it? Like,
Yeah,
no, so
like,
to be honest though, like something you'll learn, like as you get older, you'll take like every opportunity you get to be alone like that.
Yeah,
Exactly.
True.
So
It's one of those
especially
places
like
where you
once you're
legitimately
in
can be
like
alone.
deeper relationships and stuff, that like once you're married and you're living with someone, that's your escape. That's
Yeah,
how you
so
get
when
out.
so what I'm hearing now is dumping out is holy, so you guys do want to preserve doing it
No,
daily.
no, but like I would still take the once a year because that means I could be on Reddit for 24 straight hours.
Yeah.
Facts.
As someone who's been in
I
a
actually
relationship
wouldn't
for
take
almost
it.
3 years, bathroom time is precious.
See?
So we have one no,
I would say no. I would say no as well.
two no's.
Yeah.
So Nick and Sky
Yeah,
are saying
I
no.
know.
I'm voting in favor of dump
So
day.
here's the thing. Okay, I'll ask an important question. This determines my answer chance.
Yep.
Does everyone know that if I accept this option or not?
What?
Would people
What do you mean?
know that
Are
I
you okay with it?
do dump day?
I mean, it'd be kind of obvious.
If you
it
told
would-
them.
Okay,
'cause you
so if
wouldn't
I
have to
hit
go to the
it,
bathroom much.
they wouldn't know. So I could just
I mean, yeah.
pretend. So I could just go to the bathroom and just hang out in there.
Yeah, you could pretend that you're not a dump day recipient,
Okay.
but I mean, but I mean, why would you want to
Be ashamed
pretend?
of it.
So I could go on
Why would you be ashamed?
Reddit.
There's nothing to be ashamed of about dump day.
I think it's
No, it's just it's the
But
escape
it gets you
aspect of
away
it.
from real life. Yeah, the escape.
Yeah. It's not the being ashamed of being a dump day recipient. It's the fact that I could still get away and look
You
at
want the free
Reddit for
time.
a while.
also
Yeah,
a chance to make it weird. Just to make it weird. It'd be a lot better for you, just in general. To be that guy.
Well, good night, guys. That's all.
Oh
folks.
my god.
Actually,
It just makes
I just
cleaning a
thought
lot
of some,
easier, you know? Like,
I
don't know.
just thought of something about this. You wind up swallowing something that you weren't supposed to. You
Then you
gotta
make
wait
yourself
for that to
throw
poop
up.
out.
Yeah.
Make yourself throw
Yeah,
up.
throw up. Yeah.
Drink some
Puke, get your
peroxide.
stomach pumped, whatever.
No,
Yeah.
just take a shot of peroxide, then you'll throw up.
Or what if somebody sneaked you a laxative?
I think it would just make your next dump day very intense.
Yeah. It just adds on.
Wait, can you do like a build?
Yeah.
That's a real question.
Once
What do
again,
you
we're
mean?
ignoring the science.
Yeah,
Like a
we're,
build
we're
up?
ignoring anything
I
science.
mean, yeah, I
Yeah.
guess. I mean, I get. In theory, you could, eat a laxative every day. So on your actual dump day, it doesn't take you a whole 24 hours.
Okay.
You like
You fucking
because-
explosive.
yeah.
He set like caution tape and stuff like a few hundred feet outside the bathroom. It's like, do not go within this area on dump day.
Vacuum chamber. Just stick your butt to it, and then on that day, just
like a shop vac. Not an actual vac, like a shop vac.
Yeah. Someone's just like, oh, it's his day.
Oh no, it's that day again. Everyone run!
pay like this random guy $50 to use it on that day.
Oh god, you better fucking clean that good.
Yeah, wait a second. That means other people's fucking
Yeah, it's disgusting.
dumping out in it too. That's gross.
More than one.
God,
Oh, dude.
no. You get your own dump days shot back.
Oh, dump day shop.
Dude, like toilets would have to
Could
be
you
made so much
imagine
stronger.
if you used that on mischief night?
That's what I mean. Like,
No!
you'd be doing a bunch of levels. Like, it'd be multiple.
Did you just say dump day and mischief
The
night?
entire front of the house.
Yeah, and then spray it all over people.
It got worse.
No, you fucking collect it in the fucking in the back,
Why?
and then either you
That's not
engineer it so
better.
it will also spit out. You know, it has like an intake valve and spits out, or you could, I don't even know, just have something that blows air.
No.
So it's bad, dude.
I'm just imagining Christmas Vacation when he's like, shitter was full and it's
Shitter's full.
just shooting it out.
Christmas
God.
Vacation.
Damn.
Christmas
Oh my god, could you imagine if you were on a plane when this had to happen?
Oh no! Stop!
I feel
Get
like
your shit out of my face, literally.
I mean, at that point, you'd open up a whole new industry because at that point, like, you have the possibility that several people could have dump day at the same time. So you need more you need more bathrooms on the airplane, but you also need either bigger airplanes or a way that you can dispose.
Or the fucking idiot just doesn't fly on that day. Like, what the hell? Like, why are you...
I mean, what if you have to?
The plane starts dumping
Do it
out
the day
shit
before
behind
or-
it.
Yeah,
you,
that's what I'm
you
saying.
just have
Like,
to like open
you
up
could
that
always-
valve continually.
We could like have a valve that ejects the feces with engines.
I'm hearing what you're saying. Yeah. Wait a
Just spread
second,
it
hold
out.
up. I just came up with an idea, guys.
All over everyone below.
Wait,
Guess
so
what's the
basically,
make them trail
it's a
through?
new company
Yeah,
idea, actually, guys. So hear me out. So basically,
Shit planes.
basically, shit-powered everything. You just get whoever's on
Just
dump
from
day, and
Randy.
like you strap them to like a back of a car or something, and it goes.
Are we doing this in memory of, like, Leahy or what? Like, what's it? Because...
I miss Mr. Leahy.
yeah.
He's a fucking badass.
Wow.
And,
We are.
and before none of these guys know who he is.
I have
Yeah,
no clue what
no
you're
idea.
talking about.
Uh,
Leahy? Did you say Leahy?
Trailer Park Boys.
Never.
Like Patrick Leahy, the senator from
No.
Vermont?
Jim Leahy.
I never watched
Okay.
Trailer
Trailer
Park
Park
Boys.
Oh.
That's a good watch. You should watch that when you're taking dump day.
Yeah, on dump day, I'll catch up.
Yeah.
If we rolled number 7, I would have talked about something I watched recently, but I'll have to come up some other time.
What was
I
it?
can't tell you, Kyle.
It's gotta
Well,
be
too fucking late,
saved
you gotta
for
tell me
next
now.
week's episode of Background
Z.
Noise.
I mean, how long have we been
Oh, a
going?
long time.
Probably about 2 hours and 40 minutes, if I would guess accurately.
Well, it's really close. 2
What is it,
hours and
2:38?
47.
2 hours and 47, damn it.
Yeah, because we were kind of just going, and I wasn't even watching the clock.
Wow. We are
Going-
up there.
I was.
That's
that's
one
why
of the
I wrote
longest
This
mine.
has
ones.
got to
Been
be in the
wild.
top 10%.
it's
Yeah.
we've gone over 3 hours a few times.
Yeah, I was on one
I
of them,
think
I think.
only like
Yeah, I
twice,
was on one of
maybe.
those as well.
Quick chance, come up with
That was on
another
one of them.
brilliant question to ask
At
us.
least.
Another
I
brilliant
think
question
maybe
to
three.
ask you.
Uh,
Okay, so let me channel my inner Barney Stinson again. If I may quote, going to jail for your best bud, that's the dream. Yes or no?
Okay, what do you mean though?
Would
Could
you go to jail
could you,
for
like,
your best
describe
bud?
it a little bit better, maybe?
Depends on the context.
Depends.
Would you either be the fall guy for your best bro, do something illegal for your best bro if he required it, or that could send you to prison?
I'd be here for drag.
I would do something illegal for my friend. It with the possibility of going to prison. I don't think I'd go directly to prison
And
though.
a little caveat: would you think it is noble?
Mm,
Eh.
depends. depends why you're doing
Just because
it.
reasons.
Or,
Yeah,
if I may, because of, once again, Barney Stinson, Brobel.
Alright, well, you'd be a bro for doing it without a shadow of a doubt. That part I think we can all agree on.
That's undeniable.
Is it noble, though?
Is it noble? Brobel.
Alright, so I will say this. I think it's noble in a few scenarios, at least.
Brobel.
Alright, so scenario, like, one that popped in my head is that your like best friend is like either a new father or soon to be a father, and him going to jail right now basically means that kid grows up without a father figure in their life. I think you taking the fall for them so they could be with their kid, that'd be noble.
Brobel.
Yeah, I'll give you that. But there are times where it's just kind of dumb, in my opinion. You know, like if you're, I love my friends, but like any of you killed someone and asked me to take the fall for you, I'd be like, no.
Unless you had a good
At least
reason.
he's honest.
Unless we had a good reason,
Yeah,
right?
like if you told me, oh my god, I killed this person, I need help to getting rid of the body, then we'll talk.
Oh, I'm down.
We'll talk then.
Then we'll talk.
There's a difference. There's a difference in things I'll do. Like if you want help getting rid of the body,
You'll be an
we'll talk.
accomplice. But you won't
Yeah,
take the
exactly.
fall.
That's what I was trying to get at. Like I won't. I'll go to jail with you.
With you,
Yeah,
not for you.
not for you,
necessarily,
depending on
unless
what
you
you
have a
did.
good reason. Yeah, unless you have a good
Yeah.
reason and what you
Like I said, like Ryan, say you're like, oh my god, dude, we're having a kid soon. I can't go to jail. I'd be like, fuck. Okay, I'll do
Oh
it.
god, that's the scariest thing.
Okay,
right
but
there.
like hypothetically, okay, just you're the first name I looked at in TeamSpeak because you're first on the list now. Yeah, I'd be like, yeah, I would do it. I'd go. But like, if someone went to jail, say on like got caught with like weed or something, like you fucked up, you're going to jail on your own.
Yeah, it's your own dumbass
Like
fault.
it depends on what you did. Because there's some things that I would never like. I wouldn't be cool with you doing. Like if you went and you killed 100 people, I'd be like, wow, it's fucked up. There's no way I'm taking credit for that.
I think what also matters is the type of prison you'd go to.
That's
Like,
very
if you're going
important.
to federal prison, I'd fucking be the fall guy for anything. Like, 3 meals a day, fucking TVs, nice showers. Like, you get everything in federal prison. It's a country club. Club fed.
Can I go to federal prison in like Norway?
Could I choose?
Yeah.
Or if like, it was a Norwegian prison, I would be like, fuck yeah.
This is like
Oh, if it was Norwegian prison, I would actually like
Just to go to
stop them
prison.
from committing the crime and commit the crime myself. I would
Yeah.
commit the crime for them so I could go to jail.
How expensive it is just to live there normally? Like the fuck, man.
Like, I'd be a prisoner in Norway before I'd be a citizen in the U.S. Probably. I'd take it.
Then again, fucking Norwegian, Swedish, Finnish, and Danish prisons all have like the lowest rate of recidivism. That is, what percent of criminals end up back in prison.
Well, I'll go once.
Which is very odd considering I forget which one of it specifically. I think Norway or Sweden has a maximum sentence of 21 years. That's the longest you can sentence someone.
Really?
Mhm.
Wow.
It could be extended upon after
course.
21 years ends.
Yeah.
It could be extended, I think, by another 7 at a time or something
So
like
you
that.
could be a career, like, in there forever, I guess. But,
Yes, but it's very hard for them to repeatedly
I
extend
kind of
it.
want to know what everyone else thinks, but I really think the crime is important. Because it's
Yeah.
also, like, as much as I love all my friends, that means you basically are associated with that crime for the rest of your life.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, if it's
that could
something
ruin the
like
rest of your life,
really
right?
fucked up, something that would get your ass beat in prison.
Yeah, like,
God,
if it
no.
was something that... And it's something too horrible, there's no way. Like, I feel like I have a lot of clauses to, like, what I do, which I think is reasonable. Like, if you're at a point in your life where you're like, I really can't go here, and maybe if you could make sure that I am financially okay leaving, because there's a shot, not everyone hires convicts, no matter what you did. You go to jail, some people won't hire you,
Yeah.
So if they could promise, like, that they'll take care of me when I get out, too, but I might, but you never know.
Yeah.
Funny story. One of the biggest employers of ex-cons and shit. Guess.
Ex-cons. So, don't take this the wrong
honestly
way. I
couldn't
think it
tell
would
you.
have to be...
But I guess they also run a prison. I don't know.
I was gonna say, I feel like it has to be a low entry-level job.
Yes, it's a chain.
It's a chain.
That.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
Dunkin'?
Yeah.
No.
I oddly want
I
to
thought
say
it
it's
was
like
gonna be
Chick-fil-A or
Dunkin'
something
Donuts.
weird like that to go full circle.
Waffle
House.
House.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
Allegedly
Waffle
has
House? Really?
has a very big history of hiring,
Makes sense, yeah.
of being very like friendly towards hiring ex-cons and shit.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So
That's cool though.
just interesting little fact.
That's cool though. I mean, it would be nice to be hired. I mean, because like you make one mistake, no one hires you, right? Like, it depends what the mistake is and stuff. There's always
and then
that
the
caveat,
likelihood of
but-
you doing it again is higher.
Yeah, that's fair. But I don't know.
Just because we just had that conversation, it is Norway that has the maximum
Is Norway?
21 year
Okay.
sentence, and their recidivism rate is 16%.
That's very
Between
fucking
16% of people that leave prison
Do you know
come
what the
back
US is?
within, I think it's like 5 years. Yeah, the US is 40%.
I mean,
We're the highest in the world,
yeah,
and we also have the highest. We also have the highest number of incarcerated citizens. And we account for, I think, 20 to 25% of the world's prison population when we only have 5% of the world's population.
Great.
Yep.
Good job, US. Proud of you.
So,
Alright, I kind of want to know what anyone else is. Would anyone else go to jail for someone?
I'd go 100%
Nah.
for Greg. Yeah.
there's certain people I'd go to jail for.
Yeah, I guess it depends on the person too. Sometimes
It depends on the situation of the person, though. There are some bros that I would not go to jail for.
Yeah.
But there are certain bros. Hydro, depending on what you did and what your circumstance was, there are a lot of circumstances I go to jail for you.
I appreciate you, man.
I'd
'Cause
say
you're just
same,
such a
honestly,
bro.
too.
Such a good guy.
Bro.
Then again, I couldn't believe you could
I
commit
was
a
gonna
serious
say, like,
crime
what
that
crime would I
entitled
commit?
to a prison sentence. I
that's-
don't think
that
you
was
have it
what
in
you
you.
got.
Goddamn
Right?
cute.
Like, falsely accused.
Being too goddamn beautiful.
It's like, alright, we'll locking you up. What? You're too attractive. That's a lie. You know it. Yeah, you're right. Walks away.
But that's the thing, what if they
Jacuz.
didn't do it and they were innocent, but they're gonna go to jail anyway?
I would still for Hydra. I think I would.
That's a little different,
Yeah.
I guess, too. Because if they didn't do it, okay,
Yeah.
that's. But like, there are definitely people I would go to jail for. Like, probably. I hate to say it, almost every scenario I would. But there are a few that I wouldn't. Like scenarios, I mean, you know. Like I feel like I said it before, but if you commit a mass murder, no,
Oh yeah, I'm not.
sorry.
That's funny, because that's one of them that I'm okay with.
Really?
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if it was Hydra that did it, I think he would have a good reason.
Yeah, I would have to have a good motherfucking reason to do that, dude.
Hydra would have a good reason for mass murder. Hydra's too nice of a guy.
Fair enough.
So that's how I think.
Yeah.
If it was fucking Kyle, I'd be like, fucking
Depends
rot.
how it was done, right?
He told me Kyle committed a mass murder. So basically, this is what I'm picturing how Kyle's day went. There's a lot of traffic on the way to work. Gets to work, he gets the most bullshit calls he's ever gotten his entire life, and then on the way home, he gets cut off right out of the parking lot, just gets out and starts swinging. Starts murdering anything he sees. Gets back in his car, GTAs the shit out of everyone he sees. And then, like, it's like an hour later, he's committed a few hundred murders, and he's like, well, shit.
I think it's scary because it's plausible.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna just go with, like, goes to work, gets, like, fucked on the way there, doesn't have time for any coffee, ends up getting a bunch of shitty calls, goes to that fucking company, flies over there, and just beats the shit out of it.
He kills everyone in there.
Kills everybody in the
You
building.
know, I was very close with that, Kyle. I was like halfway there. And it's like, if you told me that happened, I'd be
fucking
like,
idiots.
well, Kyle did it, and there's no way I could even cover it for Kyle, because everyone knows Kyle would do that.
Yeah. That's cool. I'm okay with going on that. Yeah.
Oh no. So Sky, I think you said no, right? You just wouldn't. Did you?
Well, I mean, like,
Wow,
if my
He's
bro
trying
were
to gain
go,
allies.
if my bro were to go and commit a mass murder,
That's a little different,
it's
yeah.
like my man, you decided to mass murder people because you didn't finish the No Russian mission on Modern Warfare 2. That's not my fucking
That is
fault.
a
Like,
valid reason.
I mean, dude, that's a great thing. It's like, I needed my mass murder in my life. I didn't get it through COD, so come on.
Yeah.
it's like no, just no. If he were going to jail for something he didn't do, I would somewhat considerate. But otherwise, no. That's no.
That's fair. I mean, you don't obviously have to, right?
It
It means you're incredibly selfish, guy. That's all that means. It's fine.
in my opinion, you're all delusional for saying that you would do.
Alright, it's official. I'm taking Sky off of my list of people I'd go to jail for.
Yeah. No, like for like almost no matter what it is, I'd go for Greg like 100%.
I'm about to commit a crime and none of you are gonna have my back.
It's because you said you wouldn't have our back.
Yeah, bro, you brought that upon yourself.
That's fair. That's fair.
It'd be kind of hard to. I'm just realizing now, Kyle. If you committed a crime, it might be hard to take credit for it.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
I mean, I try.
Different country.
Yeah, it's a different country. It's like, you literally couldn't be here in time. I don't care, I did it!
Yeah.
It was me!
You confess.
So
That
on
means
top
that
of
they're like, and then they can't prove that you did it either, then neither of us go to jail. It's fine.
on top of Barney using that phrase a lot, other characters also do. So in one episode, at one point of the series, Ted tells his gang that marrying a girl that is not just hot, but also loves Star Wars, that's the dream. Now I ask you, is that the dream?
It is, because my girlfriend loves Star Wars, and it's the dream.
Okay.
Repeat the question?
Okay, yeah, go ahead, Chance.
Is the dream being with a girl that is not only hot, but also loves Star Wars?
What if it's supposed to be a boy? Are you assuming my gender?
Yeah, what if it wanted to be a dude, huh?
Alright, I'm gonna hand it to beat his ass.
Okay, well the context is he's a straight male, so
Yeah.
you fucking goons.
I think the dream is that it has to be something of equivalent awesome value as Star Wars.
Yo, if you replace Star Wars with Firefly, man.
You also have to hate Jar Jar.
No one likes Jar Jar.
No, actually.
Absolutely have to hate Jar Jar.
No, but those are the only two qualities I get from you, Chance. Like,
what?
They're hot and they like Star Wars. Is like,
is that the dream? Yes.
Dream?
Yeah.
Hot and like Star Wars.
Generally, yeah.
I might hit you for no. I might hit you.
Oh,
for
good.
No.
Thank God, I have one other person that's not a fucking lonely loser nerd.
Well, I'm a lonely loser nerd, but it's just I want other things.
I said,
yeah.
Okay,
generally, for one thing, so that's assuming that I have to get married.
Actually, I think I would change his original statement to, if they're hot and they're into something that girls are usually not into and you're deeply really passionate about.
Okay.
So,
well, you can interpret it that way.
That would be nice. But it's not the dream.
That's one of the dreams. It's happened in my dreams.
Oh, okay, there you go. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's the dream, right? Like, if I was to be at that point in my life where I want to marry someone, yeah, if they're hot and they like nerdy things, that's cool. But there would have to be more.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't just, alright, Sky.
User
Sky, you left us twice tonight!
Bye!
Damn it, Sky!
Damn kids these days, ungrateful.
No, but I mean, I don't know if anyone's with me on this. I feel like, it would have to be more, you know? Like,
yeah, I guess.
They could be hot and like Star Wars, and I could not get there's a shot I would just not generally get along with them at all.
Yeah.
Do I have to marry them, though?
No, just be with them. Get with them, maybe even just. You never know.
That's fine. Yeah,
smash and pass. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyways.
No. Yeah.
When Marshall and Lily are trying to have a baby, and Marshall is upset because they have still not gotten pregnant, Barney says, "You can't get a girl pregnant? That's the dream." Discuss.
Yes, actually, I 100% agree with that
depends. If you really want your own kids, then no. But if you
adoption is always
I would say no.
Adoption.
They made contraception for a reason.
I'm gonna say this:
if you can't do that without contraception, then you have a problem there.
Alright, so for me,
I mean,
I'm going to say
maybe he just loves
that
the
at
feel of
this
unprotected.
point, with the
It's so
caveat
much
that in later in my life, I probably would want to change this answer. Just saying, because people's minds change. Right now, I'd say yes.
yeah.
It'd be nice to have a Switch.
Yes, exactly. Like if I had to switch, oh god, that'd be great.
Having a Switch is the dream.
Switch.
You want to change that to the Switch's dream on the end.
Yeah,
When she
Switch is
follows
the
it
dream.
wrong and unswitches it.
And switches it on.
Oh no!
I felt too good with the Switch on.
My Switch.
I couldn't pull out the Switch was on. I'm sorry.
My Nintendo Switch.
Your Nintendo Switch was on.
They had Breath of the Wild in there.
Oh, no.
My save data.
My save data.
Tetris.
It was uploaded into the child. The child grows up to be Link.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's Lunk. He becomes Lunk.
Stop.
The physical embodiment of Lunk.
Alright.
So guys,
He only knows how to say, yeah.
honest question here. Who has ever heard of the movie Weekend at Bernie's?
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah,
If you haven't, what are you doing?
Okay, do you know the
The concept, if
behind
I'm,
it?
tell me if I'm wrong, I might be mixing movies up. Is Weekend at Bernie's a movie where they take around the dead guy? And,
Yes.
Oh, that's a good movie.
Okay, now towards the end of the series, Ted proclaims that Weekend at Barney's is the dream.
Yeah.
The concept of which, since Barney was so fucked up the night before and couldn't get up for his wedding, that they would do Weekend at Bernie's for Barney's wedding. Walk him
hilarious.
down the
that is
aisle
fucking
and all.
hilarious. I would hate that, but I would
Is
love
that
that.
the dream to do to your best
Yes,
bro?
I would get a kick out of that. That day would be great.
No,
That'd be
That'd be
fucking
terrifying.
hilarious.
Why'd that be terrifying?
If you fuck up.
that'd be terrifying. Yeah.
And that's where you... Okay, one,
It'd be
you were...
funny as
It'd
fuck.
be
if
so
you pulled it
funny,
off.
dude. Imagine if you got your best friend to marry someone when they couldn't.
Also, weddings are awful.
You'd be
They're
the
so
best
bad.
best man that
Boring.
ever best man, dude. Let me tell you.
Weddings are not that bad.
I went to the one this summer, and the priest went on for about 30
That's why
minutes.
you don't go to a religious wedding.
Yeah, I didn't get much choice on that one. The priest went on about
Secular weddings are
30
the bomb.
minutes about sweet potatoes and how they've somehow portrayed love.
Yeah.
What?
Sweet
They're
I
potatoes.
mean,
fucking
sweet potatoes are
weirdos,
delicious.
yeah.
Don't get me wrong. But like
Oh,
anyone
yeah.
talking
I'd
about them
make
for
love
more
to a
than
sweet
like a
potato.
10-minute period, I'm out.
I would fuck a sweet potato right in its little sweet little. I don't even.
Sweet
Oh
little
my God.
potato.
In its sweet little potato.
You do that by December?
That's no butt. That's a sweet potato.
LOL, Kyle, you fucking dirty dog, you.
Oh my god.
That's not a
You
dog.
dirty dog, you. He looks like a
I mean, he
fucking
might have a
dog.
bind that goes bork, 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 woof, woof.
Bork, bork, bork.
Bork, 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 woof.
Bork,
Dang.
bork, bork.
Like that one?
Yes. There it is.
Alright, I think we're a little delirious at this point.
Woof,
If you
woof,
haven't
woof,
realized
woof,
that
woof.
one,
Bork, 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 bork,
You haven't been
bork.
paying attention.
Bork, 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 bork. Woof, 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 woof. Woof, woof, bork, bork.
That
Woof, woof,
reminded me
bork,
of
bork,
you
bork.
corgis.
Woof, bork.
Oh, God.
Bork. Oof. Woof. Woof,
Okay,
bork.
okay,
Bork,
okay,
bork.
okay.
Bork, huff.
Bork. Bork, woof, woof, woof,
Bork,
woof.
bork, bork, woof.
My
Gentlemen,
fucking
please.
nightmares!
Woof, bork. Bork, woof. Woof, woof, bork.
There's some really weird combos in there, dude. Let me tell you.
Woof, bork, bork, woof.
Yeah. Because Siege, there has to be delay on the key
Oh look,
presses.
my aneurysm.
Yeah.
That's what I made it for.
It looks like a dog had like a seizure, and like that's
I think Kyle just drove into a brick wall of... Never mind.
autism. I finish it.
Oh, we lost it, never mind.
No, we lost the. Can we lose Suicide Demographic again? That was a great time.
At least it wasn't weaponized autism.
That's scary. Don't even play.
They don't
That's what I
have
am.
long left. Anyways.
It's a corgi. Guys, it's a corgi.
Corgi?
It's
Someone-
a corgi, and he wants someone to play with the.
Like, we
God,
already
you
lost the
can't.
fucking hates corgis demographic. now.
If someone hates corgis, get the fuck out. I don't want you here anyway.
Goodbye.
You don't like corgis, Kyle?
Kyle, I'm
I
disappointed.
like other
in you.
doggos.
Oh, well, do you
We
like?
also
Do you think
lost the
corgis are cute
fucking-
though?
They're alright, I wouldn't want one.
That's fine, as long as you admit they're cute.
We're fucking batting 1,000 tonight. We also lost the fucking loves giving raccoons cotton candy demographic. So.
You're so
Damn,
specific.
goddamn.
It's not like they were asking for it, alright?
Time to go for the execution of corgis.
Oh my god.
Oh, Christ.
I'm not clicking that.
Now,
I have to.
Tony must click it in order
Oh
to
my
Oh.
god, that's adorable. That is adorable.
Oh,
The
no.
bottom ones might be the cutest.
Which one?
Like the attack her with kisses.
I like the one that like fucking crawls over her back.
Yeah,
on
that's
top
it.
of her neck and
Yeah.
just trampling.
Well, like that's the dream. Like so, like getting like that's the dream right there. Getting like having like a bunch of corgi puppies, like all of you trying to give you kisses and stuff. That's the dream. Let me tell you.
That's
It
the
really
dream.
is.
Well, we have established our dream, guys.
It's like being in a room full of
And
corgi
it's
puppies,
motherfucking
and they
corgis.
all want you to pet them.
Well, that's how I'll die.
But honestly, if
It's
you
a
told
game
me to pick
confirmed.
out a die, just suffocated by cuteness and corgis. I saw this one already.
well, that's
yeah.
very odd.
It was cute though.
Just endless amounts of
So many
corgis.
corgis, dude. We have a group chat that is Nick primarily
I was
sends
going
us
to mention
corgi
that
pictures.
earlier. Literally, I try to keep myself from posting too many
No,
times.
I want you to
because-
post every time you see a cute corgi picture. And if everyone's sick of it,
Oh,
you just
I'm
send
sorry,
them to me then. I'm fine with it.
Okay.
Like, literally, I'm
Sophia
just waiting for the
Corgi
day
sends
for
pictures
Ryan
once
to
in a
just be
while,
like,
I'll do that.
why does he keep sending corgi pictures? I didn't know he sent them this often.
Ryan?
Say that
You
again.
can't-
What?
If Nick constantly sent corgi pictures to that group chat, you wouldn't be upset, right?
Never.
There we go.
God.
Like, that's the only reason why we have that separate group.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
literally corgi pictures. It's why it's there. We have a group chat dedicated to corgi pictures. People need to understand how much we like corgis. Okay, it's not dog pictures. It's corgis.
Literally, I know you guys have seen this, but for those who are listening,
That was a funny
That
one.
one-
I like that one.
that basically summarizes how much of an obsession we have.
Honestly.
Yeah, no, that's accurate. Yeah. I had something in my head, but I lost it. It's gone.
Same.
Yep. That's what
Like
happens
sanity.
when I think this is the longest episode of background noise yet. I want to say it is. I don't know.
I don't know
Don't
if I
want to make a
believe
corgi segment really quick?
Dude, we're 3 hours and 11 minutes in now, dude. I'm done.
Yeah, I don't
Oh
know
my
about
God,
you,
he's
but
calling it.
I've really been wanting to make this ramen for like an hour.
Dude, go make
Yeah, I haven't
yourself
had
some
dinner
ramen.
yet.
Alright, if people want to play games and stuff, I'll be down in a little bit. But this has been episode 198 of Background Noise, everyone. I thank you all for being on. Chance, it was cool having you back again, dude. Hope you can come on again soon. Thank you all for watching. This is Background Noise, and bye!
Bye.
Bye.
Kyle, you didn't say bye.
Bye.
Oh, but you didn't say like classic
Yes.
Kyle bye.
Boing.
There we go.
Gotta add that in.